Hey, everybody. Welcome back to the 5 Dudes of Views podcast. Hey, guys, I'm hungry. What should we eat tonight? Should we go to that red-haired girl's place? Should we go to that old white dude's place? Maybe the clown. Or maybe that place with that creepy king guy. Any of those places sound good?
Yeah. I want to go to
Tonight, we're going to talk about our favorite food mascots of all time. Here's our theme song. Hit it.
Hey, where's the beat?
5 Dudes of Views. 5 Dudes of Views. 5 Dudes of Views. 5 Dudes of Views. Yeah!
Hey, everybody. Welcome back to the 5 Dudes of Views podcast. You know, guys, I know that food has been invented forever. Food's been around for a long time. But what is it about some foods or some things, seeing a picture of something, of a person or an animated character, what is it about seeing that thing that makes you want that even more? And I'll give you an example. As a child, I never wanted spinach until they put a picture of Popeye on it. Then I wanted it.
Yep.
Like, what is that that makes us crave something? These mascots, these ambassadors of food, like, what is it?
I think it starts with everything. They target to children.
Yeah.
So it starts with a character that a child can recognize or say, Mommy, Daddy, take me here to get this Happy Meal. Mommy, Daddy, take me here because I've recognized this cartoon character from the Kellogg's.
Yeah.
It's great. You know, whatever.
Whoa.
Whoa. Do we have to pay for
What was
that?
Usually they're colorful.
Yeah.
Sometimes they have a, catchy tune,
Bright,
Yeah.
flashy.
a jingle.
Or it's subliminal. Have you guys noticed the Wendy's character, her collar says Mom?
No.
Oh, I never noticed
Whoa.
Look
Nice.
at
I'm hypnotized.
Look at the collar.
Hypnotized.
Look at the collar. It
Never
reminds you
realized
of
that.
Mom's home cooking. It tries to
Wow.
suck you in.
that. Go get some fries.
Good old mom.
Yeah.
Also, like some food mascots are, they'll have a song or something. That
A little
makes them
jingle.
entertaining, like
Yeah.
a jingle.
Jingle, jangle.
jingle, jingle.
It makes me happy.
Yeah.
Like
Makes you want to go buy it.
Yeah.
I don't want to say it because maybe one of us picked it, so I won't.
It's colorful, and some of those make you hungry.
Colors make you hungry? What does brown make you do? Oh, boy.
Yeah, but I think you nailed it, Brad. I mean, it's such an easy sell. I mean, like, those were mostly on, I would think, a lot of the stuff we're probably going to talk tonight are, like, junk food. So
Yeah.
we watched cartoons. We watched television shows. They were an easy sell because they knew who was going to be their audience. It was kids, us, who every time we go to the grocery store, we're going to be like, Mom, buy that, I want that. You know, we wanted, and the junkier it was, the bigger and bolder the mascot was.
100%.
Yes.
And the-
Louder and
And the packaging
flashier.
that they would put the stuff in is like bright colors,
Yep.
and you'd see the character right away. You knew exactly what you wanted when you saw the character.
It's a cartoon, man.
Yeah. Exactly.
I think, it being a cartoon, I think is because then when you're a kid, everything's like Brad said, it's aimed at you.
Yeah.
And then as you get older, you're just used to that. So that's
Yeah.
what you still
And then
like
you
is
buy
you
it for
get
your
older.
kids. And you know
Yeah,
what? These
exactly.
marketing executives should be prosecuted for diabetes.
Diabetes.
Oh.
Diabetes.
Wilford Brimley would be
Oh,
rolling in his grave.
Yeah, is he a mascot for oatmeal?
I think so,
In a way-
right?
in a-
He should be.
You know what? If not, his mustache is.
Should be.
No, but nowadays, like, I mean, I guess to some extent there is some still around. Like here in Arkansas, we don't have Jack in the Box. You guys have Jack in the Box
Yeah.
on the West Coast. That's one that's still around. Obviously, Colonel Sanders.
Yep.
Yeah.
Some of the other ones are still around, but
Wendy's.
yeah,
Sure,
the ones
sure.
I believe that probably would be outlawed because they got kids fat, which is not their fault.
Right.
Like, you don't see them anymore. They all kind of like got culture canceled.
Or the Chihuahua puppy dog from Taco Bell.
Oh,
is that
yeah.
racist?
Yeah, I have no
Is
idea.
that,
no,
is
I
that
didn't.
considered?
It's not what you call racist, but I mean, it's like the Quaker oat. The Quaker. That's not race. It's a stereotype.
Well, Uncle
but it's
Ben,
not
Uncle
racist.
Ben got canceled.
Yeah, which
Yeah, true.
And
And
Jemima.
Jemima. Yeah, I think she's gone.
which
Have
they
you-
had already changed those logos
I think so.
since the original one.
Have you guys
to
ever
be
heard
more-
of Colonel Saunders from Kansas Fried Chicken?
Oh, God.
Oh, I love.
hope that's real.
I love Colonel Saunders.
Oh, son, it's like McDowell's.
It's the Big Mick, not the Big Mac.
McDowell's might be my number
McDowell's, I
one.
love that. Oh man.
So I think that Ted has come up with a trivia game for us,
Oh.
dude.
Ooh, something fun, something
love
new.
trivia.
It's a food and food mascot catchphrase.
Like it.
Lightning round.
lightning strike.
Wow, we spent a lot of money on those sound effects.
We're big budget now. I'm going to name a franchise or food mascot, and you got to name the catchphrase.
I have a question real quick.
Here we go.
Is it aimed at one person only, or it's
I think it's
free
out
for all?
I think it's free for all. Right?
Everyone can guess.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right.
Even me. Just kidding.
And there's how many?
12.
Okay.
Here we go. Little Caesars.
Pizza.
Hold on. We just got to say it.
Yep.
Pizza.
Okay.
Okay. Second one. Taco Bell.
Dong. Run for the border.
Yeah. Yo quiero Taco Bell.
I'll take all those.
Boom. We all won.
Lucky Charms.
Oh, you
Magically delicious.
Billy got it.
I think I did Austin Powers.
Yeah, you did.
I think he was Irish.
No, but what's the song? It's got the
It's Magically
the count of, like,
Delicious.
It's
everything
magically
in it.
delicious.
Yes. KFC.
Finger like a good.
Yep.
Oh,
That's good.
that was like fast.
Frosted Flakes.
Oh, they're great.
They're great.
That was like a tie.
I'm going for speed over authenticity.
They're going to get harder now. Tricks.
Art for kids.
What was it?
Art for
Tricks are for
kids.
kids.
Silly Rabbit.
Oh.
Okay. Rice-A-Roni.
The
San
San
Francisco
Francisco
treat.
treat. That was like a tie.
I think Billy got it because we're on a delay.
Cheater.
Kit Kat.
Break me off a piece of that Kit Kat bar.
Give me a break. Give me a break. Break me off a piece of that
Kit Kat bar.
That's
Yes.
the official one.
Yeah.
That's a good
Me
one.
and George over there. George got it.
M&M's.
Oh,
Not in your mouth.
Hand, not in your hand. Not in your mouth. Not in your mouth. Oh my God! Melt in your mouth.
I did like the second half. I don't know what I did.
Okay.
That was hilarious.
3 more. Klondike.
What would you do for a Klondike bar?
Hold on, but in there,
No.
in there a sound first, and then
What would you do for a Klondike
George got
bar?
it.
George got it. That's good.
Popeyes.
Love that chicken at
Popeyes.
Popeyes.
Last one. Milk.
Does the body
Body
good?
good.
Ah.
That was
Milk
bad.
does the body good. That is me and Brad.
Yeah, I would take that one.
I
Got
think
milk.
Brad got
Got
it.
milk is another one.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Oh shit! I forgot about that one.
Okay.
That was good. That was fun.
That was fun.
All right.
Does anybody
Well, let's-
remember the Wendy's 80s, the old ladies? What's that one?
Where's the beef?
Where's the beef?
Good
I love that one.
That's right. Is she a mascot? Is that considered?
Yeah,
why not?
I think
Yes.
so.
Yeah.
For sure.
That's
She
a
is.
spokesperson, right? No, that's that Dave guy.
Dave's the owner slash
Yeah,
spokesperson.
that'd be like Carl Karcher from Carl's Jr. That's just like not a mascot. I'd say she is though. The Where's the Beef lady?
Yeah, why not?
Totally.
All right. Carry on.
Well, let's jump into this. My number 5 is that old white dude from Kentucky. It's Colonel Sanders.
Colonel Saunders.
I mean,
Saunders.
as a child, I haven't eaten Colonel Sanders chicken. It's not called Colonel Sanders chicken.
Saunders.
I haven't eaten KFC in years, man. But as a child, we would always get
Yeah.
like buckets of chicken
Yes.
for dinner.
Ooh, Yep.
Like all that mashed
Straight
potatoes,
up,
the
man.
coleslaw. That's the only time I ever ate coleslaw
I love
as a child.
coleslaw.
Yeah.
But like,
good.
dude, like that white and red striped bucket with his
The
face
bucket,
on
man.
it. Like KFC was
Yeah.
like a big part of my
Yeah.
junk food childhood. Like
Yes.
I love that place.
100%.
Now I it's like a distant memory to me.
Yeah.
Dude, I'll tell you
It
what.
is.
Once like Popeyes came around, like it for me at least wiped out KFC. KFC's like greasy and
Yeah.
it's just not like I guess the mashed potatoes are pretty solid, but like Popeyes is way better than KFC.
Yeah.
The actual chicken itself at KFC for the regular fried chicken, not the tenders or the chicken sandwiches. They're the chicken itself is not good.
No, it's
the
like
quality
greasy.
is
It's greasy
bad.
and nasty and
Yeah.
Do you remember it being that bad though when you were younger?
No,
I thought it was
dude,
good.
I feel like back in the day,
It was
like
probably
if
better
you got
back
like
then.
the extra crispy
Yeah,
and crispy.
it was awesome.
It was good.
Yeah.
Do
But
they
it looks
really,
like the past 10 or 15 years, the quality's
It's-
just
it's
gone
not
down
good.
the
I'd
toilet,
say like
dude.
around 2005, the
Yeah.
quality, maybe even early 2000s. It
Dude,
just
and
I don't know if they're frying it anymore because I see them
Oh,
pull it out of
right.
like pressure cookers.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it's like true.
I think you're
frying.
right.
that
Yeah.
would make
Trash,
a difference too
dude.
in the
Kentucky
flavor.
air fried chicken.
Yeah.
But I was
Yeah,
gonna
it's
say,
like
calf-y.
really like greasy and
Yeah, it's not good.
back to my
Yeah.
original point though,
Yeah.
the chicken itself now is like not good, but I still every once in a while I only have it maybe every 10 years. The skin on the chicken is what I actually have a craving for, like the
Go Popeyes.
herbs and spices.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
Popeyes, and you get spicy chicken at Popeyes. Like
Yeah.
that to me is what. It's not
Dude.
super hot, but it's way better.
KFC like 20 years ago, more like 25 years ago, because it was still in high school. They had like buffalo chicken tenders and they were freaking good.
I
I
think
would get them
I
like
think I
every
remember
week, and then
those.
they got rid of. They were
Yeah.
only there for like a year.
You know what? I hadn't been to KFC in probably maybe 10 years, and I actually once the spicy chicken sandwich craze happened.
Yeah,
I went and got that one, and it's not bad actually.
It's-
It's actually pretty good.
I agree. It's decent.
Yeah.
It actually made me go back. Like you said, it made me go back to KFC.
Yeah. I wouldn't get the
But you
bucket,
know, like
but-
when you went into KFC back in the day, there would be like pictures of Colonel Sanders with like
Yeah.
children,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
like
Yes.
he was this like old man, and like he just wanted you to have his chicken. And like I actually did like it when they started doing like the celebrity, like
Yes.
Norm
Yeah.
McDonald.
Yeah, I
that was
thought that was
hilarious.
Yeah.
I wish they'd bring
yeah,
that back.
that was really funny. Like that was a new way of like getting him kind of like his name recognition back again, because I
Yeah.
think they probably needed to do something
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
keep up with all the other places. But yeah, I mean, it's just such an iconic face, like this old dude with the black glasses and the little white beard. You know, it's like everybody's grandpa.
I used to love when I was a kid. They don't. Maybe a couple of them still do. But do you remember all the KFCs? They all had big signs, like gas station signs, that would the bucket.
Oh, yeah,
it would
that's
spin.
right.
spin.
Yes,
It would
that's
spin.
right.
And
Yeah.
I remember as
Wow.
a kid, like KFC and Pioneer Chicken, which was around here, they
Yeah.
both had those spinning signs.
They
like,
did.
I loved, like as a kid.
It's like a diner, like Twain's did
yeah,
that. you know.
Denny's did it. I
Yeah.
I
think.
like things that spin.
Nowadays,
Oh.
I think only gas station signs spin.
Yeah.
if at all.
I
No.
also I don't know if this is true. I heard the rumor that they kind of went with KFC instead of Kentucky Fried Chicken now because the fried part is like unhealthy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like KFC
Do you
now.
remember
Get that out of
It's like, look,
California.
you know what you're getting.
Do you remember
Yeah,
when they added grilled
stop
chicken to
bullshitting, yeah.
KFC's menu like 20 years ago?
Get out of here with that.
They what?
They added grilled chicken to the menu like
Yeah, I
20
saw
years
that.
ago.
Yeah.
And
I
then like
remember.
sometimes they would actually call it KGC. Do you remember that?
No.
What's
That's terrible.
KGC?
Who wants
Grilled
that?
Kentucky grilled chicken.
Actually, their grilled chicken was pretty good.
I will
when had
say Chick-fil-A's grilled nuggets are bomb.
Oh, I've had those.
They're
I-
good.
Nugs.
Yeah,
They're
I've
good.
had them. I think the first time I ever had Chick-fil-A were the nuggets,
yeah,
not the sandwich.
They're amazing.
They were great.
We're
it.
getting
Their
off the-
Nashville hot.
Polynesian
their Nashville
sauce.
hot
We're
is
getting-
very good.
I mean, who doesn't want fried chicken? What a great idea.
Yeah.
Me too.
The Colonel, he's an iconic mascot. All right, Brad, who you got for number 5?
So let's see if you guys can guess this.
Okay.
Introduced in 1972 as a little frog with a big voice.
Dig 'em.
Excuse me?
Dig 'em?
Dig 'em.
Dig
Yeah,
'em.
dig 'em, dig
The
'em.
dig 'em. I
Dig 'em.
look at my what
Great.
color's my mic?
Green.
Green.
Yeah,
Oh.
green. I always love frogs. I always love the color green.
I
My
didn't
favorite
know
color.
that.
So the dig 'em frog was introduced in 1972. All he says is like, have you seen? Like, I
Yeah.
went back to YouTube and watched these
Yep.
commercials.
Dig 'em. He just says dig
Dig
'em.
'em. He would give like
Dig 'em, dig 'em.
high fives to the kids eating the cereal, like dig 'em,
Yeah,
dig 'em.
smacks.
And it was called Sugar Smacks. Back in the day, you could
Yes.
call cereal Sugar Smacks,
Yeah.
which now it's called. Then they changed it to Honey Smacks.
Oh, that's right. They were
Honey Smack-
Well,
was
because
like-
they were saying that sugar
Right,
is bad,
it's bad
for
for the
you,
kids.
so they switched it to
Yeah.
honey's all natural.
That was like-
but honey's all sugar as well. So, it's just
then
Yeah.
they changed them to just straight up Smacks.
So now they're just called Smacks?
Yeah, so
Oh.
I haven't seen them.
So the name Sugar Smacks lasted until the 80s. Kellogg's changed the name to Honey Smacks. Then in the early 90s, Kellogg's dropped the word honey, renamed it Smacks.
Oh, my God.
Finally, in 2004, honey was added back to the name. Today, Smacks is a cereal called Honey Smacks in the U.S.
I have a confession.
Bullshit.
I think, yeah.
I have a confession.
Dig 'em.
I've never actually had Smacks.
Oh, dude, I used to kill
That's great.
because I'd see a frog
never
and I'd
had
see
'em.
that commercial. I just get Sugar Smacks.
I love the commercial, but I just
They're like these little round, like
What is-
weird shaped little.
Does it
I
taste
think
like
there's
Pops?
corn puffs.
Kind of, yeah, but glazed with it was like back in the day,
glazed
it was
with
like
honey and
glazed with
sugar.
honey and sugar.
Yeah.
It was
Okay.
like
They're amazing.
I mean,
it was so
I love
sweet.
that cereal,
Yeah.
dude.
I'm sure I'd love them. It's weird. I need to go buy a box because I've never had them.
I went back, watched all these YouTube videos. It's like this kid, like I think he was like bowling or something, and he's like, "Dig 'em," and he
Yeah,
just gives
dig
like
'em,
high,
dig
he gives high five to the kids.
Yeah,
like-
didn't he wear his like cap
yeah,
backwards?
yeah.
like
So
a-
for me, yeah, the Diggum's frog, man, I love that guy.
I liked him too, actually.
Or
It
it was
is
like
very
it was
cool.
like an
That's a
orange
throwback.
hat. No, he wore I think later honey
Like a
smacks.
black
it was like
leather jacket or something.
it was like a green jacket with an orange hat, and then later the honey smacks
like
was
a-
like a blue hat sideways.
Like a loincloth.
Okay. I thought he
No,
had a
what?
black jacket for some reason. Like
Maybe in the later, he had a green one when he was the Diggum green sugar.
Okay.
Didn't
sugar
his shirt?
Smacks.
Didn't his shirt say something? I
Dig
think
'em.
his shirt
It
said
said
dig
dig
'em.
'em.
Yeah.
It said dig 'em.
Yeah.
Dig 'em,
Can you dig it?
Can you dig it? So good.
Yeah,
Wait, was
that
that-
was
was
a
that
good
tag
cereal and a
team?
good
I don't know
mascot.
what that
I mean, who
was.
does that? That's an animated frog. I mean, it was
Yeah.
great.
Yeah,
Easy sell.
it was cool.
Again,
Catchy,
going
yeah.
back to you're selling it to kids during cartoon
Yeah.
hour. They
Yeah.
go to a break and
Low
it's
shelf.
a cartoon frog selling cartoon cereal.
yeah.
Loved it.
You know what? all those old. I don't know if they're like that anymore, but all the cartoon or cereal commercials back then were like mini cartoons.
Yeah.
Yes.
It was like all animated.
Yes.
So it's like watching a cartoon.
Yeah, it goes straight from like He-Man to like
To another cartoon.
another cartoon to buy
Dude,
cereal.
The cereal companies were geniuses. They knew what
They
were
were.
doing.
That's what I mean. Those
They're in the right
marketing
business.
guys. Diabetes. Yeah.
Kellogg's, General Mills, Purina, all the
Yeah,
cereal
Rice
makers.
Krispie. It was like those three like
Yeah.
cartoon
You
guys.
got to know your market.
Yep.
Do you? Maybe I shouldn't say anything because it might be someone's pick. I'll wait until towards the end.
Okay.
So yeah, number 5,
All right.
dig 'em guy.
I can dig it, man. All right, Ted, what you got for number 5?
My number 5 was invented in 1927
Whoa.
Oh shit!
in Nebraska.
Can I guess?
It's Ted.
Can I guess?
Shut up.
Can I guess, Ted?
Okay.
Because I have no clue. 1927.
Yeah.
I don't
He'll
know.
never guess.
I don't
Oh
know.
yeah. Hey, Kool-Aid.
Kool-Aid man.
Oh, Kool-Aid
Kool-Aid's from
man.
the
He's that
20s?
bad. That far back.
Dude,
Yeah.
I would have never got.
You sure it wasn't
1927.
I would have thought that was from the
1972.
60s.
No. It's true. It's on Wikipedia,
Oh, so it's got to be true.
Oh, of course.
and it was invented by Ernest
P World.
Oh, know what I mean?
taking over. Ernest Perkins in Nebraska. So what they wanted to do to save on shipping costs is that they extracted the sugar out of it to make it a concentrate, and then you would add the sugar. Hence the name Kool-Aid.
But was that when the mascot
Thank
was
you.
created?
Yes, I don't know.
I don't think that
But
was.
Kool-Aid
terrible
I don't think
made-
it's from the 20s.
Oh yeah.
I think
That
the
was
Kool-Aid
awesome.
guy's
I
probably
used
from
to
the 60s.
love the Kool-Aid guy, man.
Yeah.
too.
You're right. I think it's later.
burst
I
through
think,
the-
yes,
What was
the mascot
wall?
is
Ted.
invented later. Probably,
Ted.
I think it said the 60s.
Yeah,
Yeah.
mid to late 60s.
What was
bro.
your favorite flavor of Kool-Aid?
Grape.
Oh, man. Yep.
Yeah.
Me, fruit punch, or the
What was
regular
yours?
one? What's the regular red one? Fruit punch?
Strawberry.
Yeah.
It's fruit.
Grape for you?
Yeah.
Cherry, I think. was,
I
Which
think
is pretty
cherry
much
might have been
grape.
my favorite.
Yeah.
Cherry is
bomb.
grape, pretty much.
They were all good.
Yeah,
When you were a kid.
I like them all, but I
Yeah.
think I'd probably go grape.
Did you guys ever
Yeah.
pour them into popsicle and like make popsicles?
No.
Yeah.
Great.
Wow,
Dude,
that
I used to-
sounds awesome.
So
think
good.
I
all
think
the
I did
time
that.
when I was a kid.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah. So that's my number
You ever go to
5 pick.
You ever go to someone's house and they don't put enough sugar in there, and you're like, "What the fuck is this?"
Yeah.
Yeah, your
It's
mom.
like,
I know,
what?
it
Your
sounds-
parents suck.
You gotta have the
Dude,
Kool-Aid.
Is your
bro.
mom is your mom poor?
You know what it
will
was?
taste
too?
really sour.
All I remember is like you get those old school '80s plastic pitchers.
Yep.
You pour in a ton of sugar and water and
Rubbermaid.
and the wooden straw and just
Oh,
stir it.
yeah.
Yep.
That noise,
stir with
too,
your
when
hand.
the wood
Yeah,
straw
do,
hits
do,
the
do,
glass.
That's the best, dude.
Yeah, but I remember like my
goes-
mom would come home with like the rip-off versions of Kool-Aid,
Oh,
and like you
no.
didn't want those. You wanted the packs with the little smiling little
Yep.
picture,
Yeah,
you
they
know,
have
the
the
black
Kool-Aid
eyes,
guys.
the little smile. You wanted Kool-Aid Man
Yep.
on that thing, or it wasn't legit. It
I
wouldn't-
agree.
No matter how much sugar in there, it's not Kool-Aid.
Yeah, like it tasted better when it had the Kool-Aid logo
Yeah.
on it.
100%.
It
Dude,
did.
my mom used to do that, and we used to get so pissed. And I think you probably remember, Billy, it was called Flavor Aid.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, it was
Oh,
like the
yeah.
ghetto Kool-Aid, and I'd be like, "No, Mom,
Yep.
we want Kool-Aid.
But
We're
dude,
not drinking that shit."
Kool-Aid was only like 20 cents a packet, right?
It
Like
was
So
cheap. yeah.
Flavor Aid was probably like a nickel or something.
Yeah.
you get more.
But yeah, again, like a dude who you could put in the cartoons in between in a commercial, he's busting through walls, and kids are like,
Yeah,
like
get
they
so
love that
excited.
shit. Like that's an iconic mascot forever. And I think he's
100%.
still around, isn't he? Still doing
Oh,
like?
oh, yeah.
pretty
Sure,
he did-
yeah.
Am I wrong here? But like, it started as a cartoon version, and then it was like a dude in a suit breaking through styrofoam walls. Like, weren't there both like versions of the Kool-Aid Man?
Wait, say that again?
Like the Kool-Aid Man, weren't
Yeah.
there like the cartoon man, like oh yeah, and he busts through the wall, and then later wasn't there like a guy in a suit busting
Yeah, I
think
through
so.
a real
like live
styrofoam?
action?
Yeah,
for
styrofoam.
sure. I
wall.
loved
he would
it.
crash through the wall
Yeah.
like with the kids in the room and be like, oh,
Right,
yeah.
right.
Yeah, brick wall.
Yeah.
He'd be like on roller skates. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like, yeah.
They did
Big
it both
picture.
ways.
Big
Yeah.
smiling picture.
Was it ever Macho Man Randy Savage in that costume, going oh yeah?
You just reminded me of something that it's not related because it's not a food mascot. But the Kool-Aid Man mascot, the live action ones, it also reminded me of the old Fruit of the Loom commercials where the
yes.
the guys were dressed
Oh, yeah,
up
the
like
grapes.
the fruits.
Yeah, the
and
grape,
they had like
yeah.
the legs like sticking out.
But it all
That's
goes
what the
back.
Kool-Aid guy
It
looked
all
like.
goes back to marketing to the kids.
Yep.
It's colorful. It's loud.
Yeah.
It's in your face. and
enticing the kids,
that's
like you
it.
said.
And you know what? You just wear the parents down till they go, okay, I'll buy it.
Yeah.
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 Like,
And
fine,
that was a
get
mistake,
it.
giving your kid sugar.
Not at the time.
At the
Not
time,
for the
it was
kids.
fine. My parents were like, "Yeah, here, take all you want." They go outside and
Run.
Beat it.
Run.
Yeah,
Just
go
run.
Run off that energy.
Fuck out of here.
Yeah, like every kid's party that I went to, there was always a big ass glass jar of Kool-Aid.
Yep, same here.
And the kids
Yep.
are like, "Yeah, give me some."
Yep.
And you know what? Is that lost on? I don't know any kids that drink Kool-Aid anymore.
No.
It's
No.
like the honest, like organic,
Yeah.
like
What happened?
healthy
Fruit
juice.
punch shit. Yep.
Or
Like I remember.
I guess Capri
times have
Sun.
changed.
Capri Sun are still popular, but like
Yeah. High C still
Yeah,
popular.
Capri
right?
Sun was after Kool-Aid, but it was
Yeah.
a good alternative. You know what I mean? When we
Yeah.
were older or
High
whatever.
C is
Yeah.
still around too,
True.
right?
High C. Yeah, I want to say
think so.
Yeah.
Because High
Yeah,
C
oh,
is
yeah, yeah,
also
yeah,
kind of
yeah,
the same
totally is.
thing. But I used to love going to like school. We'd have like school fundraisers when I was a kid, like bake sales and stuff. And I always remember Kool-Aid being
Oh,
like
for sure.
in a cup. Like you could get Kool-Aid.
Yep.
Like
Yeah.
or it's
I
like
loved
the
it.
or it's like the punch bowl. You just
What was that other one? That orange
yeah,
one.
the
It was
Tang.
Tang. Remember Tang?
I like
Tang
Tang, too.
was Sunny
good.
D.
Go to the
both of
moon,
them.
drink some Tang.
Poontang.
It was also the most popular drink at Jonestown.
Kool-Aid.
God,
Yeah.
drink the Kool-Aid.
Yep. That's where that came
That's
from,
not
right?
a good sponsor.
Isn't that where that phrase came from?
Drink the Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So-
Yeah, don't drink
Yeah.
the Kool-Aid.
I think
yeah,
that
yeah.
don't drink the Kool-Aid. I think
Yeah.
that came
Yeah.
from that.
That's
Drinking
true.
the Kool-Aid.
All right, Brett, who you got for number 5?
All right, I got a great one. See if you guys remember this.
Can't wait.
He debuted actually. Okay, I didn't know this until doing a little research. He was only in LA the first year in 1986. Then they added him on the West Coast in 1987, and then he became national in '88, only to be taken off the air a year later in '89. It's Mac Tonight.
Oh, I love Mac
It's
tonight.
Mac
He'd sit there and play the piano.
Yeah, that's
right.
Loved,
It was
I
the
love
big
that mascot.
giant-
Yeah.
Big giant moon. It looked like his head was a giant moon.
Yeah.
Crescent-shaped
Remember that?
moon.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah.
With sunglasses, and
Loved
he'd be
it.
playing at a piano, and he'd sing Bobby Darin's "Mac the Knife," but he'd say "Mac Tonight." Do you know why it got taken off the air though?
No.
No.
Because Bobby Darin's son, I guess, threatened to
Sued them?
sue for
Oh.
copyright.
Oh,
'cause of the
really?
song.
I would.
So they immediately took it off the air. And interestingly enough, it came back in 2007 in a few countries in Asia, but not here.
Oh, wow. That's crazy.
I mean, that'd
didn't
be
know
cool
that
to
they-
have
used to
such a
love-
cool character to sell your product.
Dude, and I don't know if you guys remember, you could buy I used to have a bunch of cups from McDonald's. You could buy soda cups with Mac Tonight on them.
Okay.
Like, it was more like a... Even though I was a kid then, I was only like 11, but he was more like an adult mascot instead of Ronald Mcdonald.
Yeah.
It was like this
Right.
cool Mac Tonight
He was
guy.
cool.
Like, I
Great
love
pick.
those commercials
Yeah,
when I was a
great pick,
kid.
For sure.
That's the
Wow.
only. I just remember him like singing to the camera, playing piano.
Yeah.
that's me too.
Yeah.
I didn't know that you can get them on cups and stuff. That's crazy.
Yeah, he was so popular. Like
Wow.
McDonald's heavily marketed it, and I didn't know this until doing the research for this podcast. He was played by Doug Jones, who's like a famous stunt performer / actor.
Oh yeah, he's that skinny actor.
Yes.
Like Hellboy. He's in Hellboy.
Hellboy. He played Silver Surfer in the Fantastic Four
You know
movie.
that actor?
No, I don't.
He was Mac Tonight in this.
That's
this
amazing.
Oh, that's
tuxedo.
hilarious.
Yeah, he's super skinny. That
He's
totally
super
makes
skinny.
Yep.
And he would actually go on tour. It was one of his first jobs, I guess. He'd go
Yeah.
on tour across the country as Mac Tonight
That's
for McDonald's.
hilarious.
He's in like the
Who did?
Guillermo del Toro
Jones.
movies.
Oh.
the
Doug
actor.
Jones. Yep.
Yeah. Shape of Water.
He's
or
always
one of
around
those. Pan's
like Comic Con. I
Yeah.
see him around. Yeah.
Yep.
Super cool guy. Very approachable.
And he does a lot of voice acting,
That's a
I think,
good one.
too.
Yeah. So
Mac
sing
Tonight.
that song, Mac the Knife.
Mac Tonight?
Mac Tonight.
I don't know.
Did
the
you say
lyrics.
Mac the Knife?
Da 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 da
That's it. Yeah.
da da da.
Golden cakes.
Da 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 da.
That sounds nothing like it.
Nah.
Da da
That's
da
terrible.
da.
That's horrible.
Dinner.
Mac Tonight.
Mac Tonight.
Da 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 da.
Come on, make it Mac Tonight.
Makes you wonder if Bobby
Mac
Darin's son
the
wouldn't
Knife.
have sued. He probably would have been really popular in the 90s. Like, that character probably would have
Yeah.
been used that whole decade.
Is Ronald McDonald just like off the face of the earth? Like, what happened to all those cartoon, like all the McDonald's characters?
I don't think.
Well, what a coincidence.
No one likes
because,
clowns.
My pick.
Oh, tease it to George.
Here we go.
Throw it to George, Billy.
All right, number 5, George.
Well, number 5 for me, coincidentally, was pretty much wiped off the face of the earth in 2016 along with his friends
Oh.
because of creepy clown sightings
Oh.
and, all carrying weapons and just standing on the side of the road scaring people. So
Yeah.
Ronald McDonald was gone.
Is that what happened?
Yeah.
I didn't realize
Good
that.
pick though.
Yeah, that's my number 5. I mean, come on. As a kid, do you remember being... I don't think I remember that far back, but being a kid, that has to be the first mascot that I can remember vividly of wanting to go to McDonald's to
Yeah.
go see Ronald McDonald. I remember a lot
Dude,
of the,
you'd have birthday parties.
Oh my
there.
God.
My first birthday
Brett,
party
yeah,
ever. when I was
Grimace and
4 was at
Hamburglar.
McDonald's.
Like people would come out in costumes
Yeah,
at
yeah.
Dude,
McDonald's.
Yeah, I mean-
when I was doing my research, it said that Ronald McDonald is in the top 3 recognized mascots in the entire
Oh,
world.
Yeah,
for sure.
I mean,
World.
Ronald McDonald
Is he
House.
up there
I'm not
with, like-
talking about in the U.S. I'm not talking about worldwide. This guy is like in the top.
I believe
3.
that.
In all the 5 boroughs.
In
he's
all the
known.
5 boroughs. he's
Forget about it.
known. Forget
I mean,
about
come
it.
on. I see that fucking clown and I want to eat some McDonald's.
Wait, I have.
Oh.
Oh,
you just did a throwback
dude,
to our
I-
De Niro
you know, I
pod.
mean, that- you're right. Like that was
Do you-
growing up in the '80s. That was our childhood.
Yes.
Like
Yes.
we had birthday parties at McDonald's. I wanted every meal from McDonald's.
Yes.
And like I still have such a fondness for whenever I go to like a flea market. You guys know I've shown you
Yeah,
my
of
glasses
course.
collection. I have so many like old school McDonald's glasses and cups and stuff. I have such nostalgia for that
I
that
agree.
place. It was such a place of happiness for me as a child.
Happy
Yeah, I
Meals.
Agree. Do you remember they used to give you like the little trays to
Yeah.
eat from?
the plastic trays.
Yeah, the little plastic trays.
I remember those.
Like that place was awesome. You like you guys were saying now. You could do your birthday there. You
Yeah.
had cups. You had memorabilia. You had all this stuff
And
there.
when
There's-
we were
Yeah.
it's crazy.
when we were
Grimace?
kids.
Hamburglar.
Yeah.
All of those McDonald
Yeah,
land
Officer
people.
Big Mac.
Yeah.
What was the pirate? The Hook Captain. He looked like Captain Hook.
Toots.
Petey the Pirate.
Toots.
Captain Kid.
Toots.
Oh, what was the pirate's name?
I don't remember.
No, I don't remember.
I know the
Mayor McCheese.
Mayor McCheese, the Hamburglar.
It was Captain Crook.
Captain Crook.
Captain Crook.
Hamburglar.
Yes, fond
Yep,
memories.
the-
Fond
There was
memories.
Fry
the
Guys.
girl.
The
There was like
fucking
who was
Fry
the
Guys.
girl that was on the cookie boxes?
The girl.
Oh, the girl's early bird.
And you know what?
Yeah.
Early bird,
Oh,
yeah.
yes, early
Bring
bird.
those
Birdie
cookies
the early
back.
bird.
Bring those cookies
Which
back.
ones?
Those cookies were
Those
awesome.
cookies were great.
Yeah.
They were like butter.
Yeah, they came in like the Happy Meal. Like
Yeah.
it was like 6 cookies in the bag or something. They
Yep.
were great.
Now,
We'll,
now,
we'll
now,
get to those.
that-
We'll get
I mean-
to those. So,
Real quick.
Now you get apple slices. Boo.
what the fuck is going on?
Apple
Ugh.
slices, yeah.
Real quick. How many of you had a birthday at McDonald's when you were kids?
Oh, I did.
Yep.
Nope.
Yep.
I did.
It was my first one.
I know I went to one. I can't remember if I actually had
Oh.
one.
I agree. Yeah.
And do you guys remember, like, this is like 1981, 82, back when McDonald's, the inside were more like circus themed?
Yeah.
They were
Yeah.
like circus
Oh
themed
yeah,
inside.
for sure. Dude, do you remember
The
out
Playland?
here? As soon as you walk up to the McDonald's, there was a little like a park bench,
Yeah.
and they had a plastic Ronald
Oh,
McDonald
yeah,
sitting there.
yeah,
You could
yeah,
sit
yeah.
and you
Next to
could
him.
sit and take
Next
pictures
to,
with
next
them.
to him.
Oh, yeah.
I think Billy's got a picture next
Kinda
to
remember
him.
that.
Yeah.
somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All of the McDonald's
like
that
a
I
year
went
ago.
to.
Yep.
And they had a Playland. They had McDonald's
Yeah.
Playland.
With
You
the
could
Yeah.
giant, with the giant Big Mac, you
Yeah.
can climb in it.
You can
Yep.
go down and spin into the vomit balls.
Ugh.
There was like
the pee-pee ball.
there was the
pee-pee
thing
balls.
you sat in that you could like it spun in a
Yeah, it
circle.
spun you around.
The toilet
Yeah.
bowl.
there were like the little like rocking things.
Yeah.
I remember
Oh,
like
yes!
there were like the hamburger, like
yeah.
the head was a
Yeah.
hamburger.
With the giant spring, you just like
Yeah, just
it's like
go
going
back
to a
and
park.
forth. Yeah.
Fond
Yep.
memories. Fond memories of
Dude,
this
you had
McDonald's.
everything at McDonald's. You had garbage food and you had a playground.
But it wasn't.
It was like going to Disneyland.
I swear to
It
me, that
was.
was
It
that
really
was the
was.
first mascot that actually, as a kid, I can remember
without
like,
a doubt.
vividly.
Without
Yeah.
a doubt.
Ronald McDonald.
But that's what I mean. That's like such a recognizable character, and he's disappeared.
Yeah, gone.
Trivia, real quick.
Thanks to those.
Do you guys know who
freaks.
played the original Ronald McDonald?
No.
It was Willard
Gary
Scott,
Busey. Oh.
Yes, it was Willard Scott.
who just died like about 6 months ago.
And
He said Gary Busey.
Gary Busey.
the reason why.
I can see that.
Tell us, Ted. What
So
does he talk
Willard
about?
Scott invented Ronald McDonald, and he said the reason why is that the biggest kids show at the time was Bozo the Clown.
I
Yeah.
love
Yeah.
Bozo.
Howdy
the Clown.
doody.
I
Yeah.
prefer
Yeah.
Bozo.
So he
Yeah.
invented this clown that was the mascot for McDonald's.
But
It's
you know
great.
what? Like,
It's great.
I don't know if you guys remember. It was like McDonald's was known too. Like Ronald McDonald was like, wasn't there like a child's charity, like a huge charity
Yeah.
for
The
Ronald
Ronald
McDonald
McDonald
House.
Foundation.
yeah, foundation, yeah.
Mhm.
It's
Yeah.
still going.
Yeah.
Because if you
Yep.
walk into McDonald's, they still have those little things where you can just put your
Yeah,
change or whatever.
Give him some
Yeah.
money.
But there's no Ronald McDonald on it anymore. It's just a picture of a bunch of kids.
Does it
Get
actually
out of
say-
here!
Yeah.
Bring
Does it
Ronald
even say
back.
Ronald McDonald
Yeah,
Foundation?
you guys
anymore?
make
Oh, it does.
millions of burgers.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Money.
There's a Ronald McDonald House in here in Little Rock, and it's next to the Children's Hospital. And like when families, when like their kids are getting like surgery or they need help, like the families can stay
Stay
at this
there.
place for free.
Great.
And like it's such a
good.
worthwhile
Very good charity.
thing. And like that's great that they're still doing that.
That's
kind
awesome.
Of stuff.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Positivity, McDonald's.
Yep. Right next to the bedstand are fresh hot fries.
Yeah, and like I never remember being afraid of clowns when I was a kid. Like,
No,
I was
hell
in
no.
circus, But like
Who
Ronald,
brought that up?
Ronald
Not
McDonald
him.
was not scary. He
No.
was very friendly, and
He
like
was.
every commercial they did, like I wanted to see the next one. Like, what are they up to? What are they
Exactly.
doing?
Yep.
I never was afraid of clowns, but I thought clowns were dumb when I was a kid.
Dumb.
Well,
Yeah, when I remember going to the circus when I was like 4, my
Well,
mom
'cause-
took me,
yeah,
and I was
they're
like,
there
these
because
clowns
they
are
care.
dumb.
They're
Yeah,
there
but
to
he's
cheer
not
you
Ronald
up and be
McDonald.
goofy.
Yeah.
They're a bunch of bozos.
You know what, Brett? I think you're dumb. Okay.
But then when I got older, I realized clowns are not only dumb, but they are kind of creepy too.
And they're sad.
They're sad. Not Ronald McDonald though. He was happy.
Yeah. Good
That's
pick.
right.
I'll make an exception.
That's a good
for
pick.
Ronald.
All right. Thank you, Brett.
Well, speaking of happy, my number 4 is the only person I want driving my love boat, and that is Captain Crunch.
Ooh.
Oh,
That's
yes.
a good one.
I mean, you know,
he's the
excellent cereal, excellent product. I always want to see, you know, the captain's face on the box, either be, you know, the peanut butter, the crunch berry, the original, the seasonal ones they'll have, like the
Oops All
mixed
berries.
berries or whatever they'll do.
Oops
But I
All
mean, like,
berries?
such a
Ooh, I like
recognizable
that.
character.
Okay.
I don't really remember him being in like commercials and stuff, but it didn't matter. Like his face is on the box, it's legit. I
He
want
was
that
in
Captain
commercials.
Crunch.
Oh, for
Mhm.
sure. I
Yeah.
remember watching him Saturday morning cartoons. He would be on.
Yeah.
What was his thing? His little jingle. What did he have a jingle?
Yeah, but I don't remember it. Do you remember, Billy?
I don't remember seeing it though. No.
I do remember him being in
Yeah,
commercials.
they'd be in a boat, and then he's like,
Yeah,
with
it's
the box
weird.
of
I don't
cereal.
remember what he
God
said.
damn it. I
Me
remember-
too. We're going to have to look that up.
Yeah, we'll have to. But yeah, Captain Crunch is awesome. Didn't anyone ever do that thing from was it the Breakfast Club where you grab Captain Crunch and put it in a
Oh,
sandwich?
sandwich? Yeah,
I never,
the crunch.
I never did that,
I
but
did that.
when I think I've mentioned on the podcast before, when I was in high school, I would line a bowl. This is disgusting. I'd line a bowl with Cool Whip, and then pour Captain Crunch and eat the
Wow,
and
that
then pour
sounds-
the milk in.
Actually sounds pretty good.
That sounds awesome, dude.
I don't know. I haven't had it since like 1994,
I
but
eat that
I
shit.
loved it back then.
I eat
Yeah.
that shit.
That's a whole new damn meal. Like I've never. That's amazing. Were you
I
stoned
can't-
as a child?
What's that?
Brett
Were
was
you
a,
stoned as a child?
No, I wasn't stoned then. But
Brett
I
was
don't know.
Period.
obese. He was like 300 pounds.
Yeah, it was like 500. No, I'm just joking. But I don't know what it was. I don't know why I thought
Okay.
of that, but I can't vouch for it. I don't know if it's actually good.
It
but
sounds good.
Yeah.
It was a lot
You
of
know,
sugar.
he just
Should try
he had
it.
that little blue captain outfit. You know, just
Yeah.
the beard, and the mustache. Like you don't
Yeah.
need anything more than that because I mean the product
No.
is so good. All you need is that little face. You know, he's gonna steer you right to death.
Yep, definitely. And he's very catchy because as you're walking down the aisle, huge red box.
Yeah.
You got the captain
And his
with
head
his blue
is like-
suit.
yeah.
His hat. It's very catchy. It's like first thing you see. Boom.
Am I misremembering, or back then, like when we were kids, did the Crunch Berries, were they like live? Like, did they have like in the
Maybe.
commercials like eyes, or did they talk? I feel
I
like
don't remember that.
I feel like they used to, like way back, you know,
They probably did.
40 years ago in the commercials.
Sounds scary.
I like the peanut butter one though. The peanut
Yeah.
butter was oof.
I said it
I love
earlier.
me some
Oops,
peanut
all
butter.
berries.
Yeah.
That's the best.
That's the
best.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, you got to get
All
all
it is is
berries.
berries,
Yeah,
dude.
that's all you want.
I'm gonna try that.
Oh,
I
I
eat
want-
out of that corn shit.
I think they still make it, right?
Yeah.
oh, yeah.
I think I've
It
seen
comes
it.
out like
They
every
do.
6 months,
Yeah.
maybe.
Okay.
I think at
Yeah.
Christmas time too, you can get
Christmas.
like a
I got
Christmas
Halloween
crunch.
ones just last year.
Yeah.
They were like
Done.
all like weird colors, like purple
Ah,
and
yeah.
green, and
Nice.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw
and it
that,
makes your
Christmas
poop
one.
blue, bluish green.
Bonus.
Boners.
The berry,
Shit.
the dye, and
All right.
oops,
Good pick, Billy.
all berries.
It says that back in the day, he would be in commercials. He would be commanding the ship, the SS Guppy.
There you go.
Oh.
See?
Oh.
There you go.
Huh. People were after his cargo of Captain Crunch. Well, I mean,
Trivia.
who wouldn't be? That shit's delicious.
Right?
He would be going on a sea of milk.
The only problem
nice.
it
scrapes.
screws your roof of your mouth
It
off.
scrapes your mouth.
Yeah,
It's like toast.
That
gotta-
was my only problem with Captain Crunch.
You
Yeah.
pour the milk and then you wait a little bit.
Yeah, you
to get a
do.
little
Oh,
soft.
he's got
Before
the
it's, like,
he's
super
got the
soggy.
tips.
I remember that.
Or you submerge it in Cool Whip.
oh, cool.
like-
There you go.
Cool Whip.
That's insane.
It's cool. By the way, real quick,
the
it's
lube.
Cool Whip. You get an empty bowl,
Dude.
coat the bowl with a layer of
Not too
Cool
much.
Whip.
Like a teaspoon.
No, a little more than that. And then you pour the Captain Crunch in, and then
Gotcha.
the milk.
Hey.
What's the mascot for Cool Whip? Is it just like a casket?
I think it's an IV drip.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh, you guys
all
just you just reminded me of another food mascot.
Uh-oh. All right, well,
A
let's go to
hospital
another
bed?
one with Brad. Brad, what do you got for number 4?
So, contrary to Ted's research, mine was created by Marvin Potts, an art director in New York, in July 10th, 1954, for General Foods. It was the Pitcher Man.
What?
And he later became the Kool-Aid Man in 1974 when they added arms and legs to him. Oh, yeah! Busting through the walls. Love me
What?
some Kool-Aid Man.
Wow.
So everybody out there, do your own research.
You're right. You're right. But who has the correct research?
It's up to our listeners, I guess.
Wow. Again,
Good
great
pick.
mascot, dude.
Very
So
good.
I love that.
1974, Brad had the year there.
See, thank you. 1980s, he reached pop culture icon status. He was in video games, comic books,
Yeah.
kids' stomachs.
Yep.
Yeah.
All over the place. Dude, I remember
great.
that's
Yeah.
in the 1980s I collected comics. If you flip it to the back, there'd be a whole ad of Kool-Aid Man's video game. I remember
See?
that. I totally remember that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Originally, the Pitcher Man.
Yeah, it's
I hear
Kind
ya.
of a pitcher.
I hear ya.
yeah,
Now he's the Kool-Aid
the
Man.
Kool-Aid Man. You know what I don't remember?
It's a great mascot.
Great.
Did the Kool-Aid Man ever have like
Children? He did.
yeah, or a wife or something where they were like different colors?
I
or
was
something?
completely joking.
'Cause I feel like that's a missed opportunity.
Yeah,
it
right.
is.
There
You're
should have
right.
been a Miss
You should.
Little
Kool-Aid.
baby,
She's
She's like,
or-
oh yeah,
Little
Smarty
baby.
pants.
or she's like,
or-
great. Come on, Kool-Aid, if you're listening.
Dude, I think we.
Come on.
Well, I think you, but I think we're all going to take credit for it. We just
Yeah.
created something.
Bring it up to marketing, bro.
Yeah.
That's good. Yeah.
Baby Kool-Aid.
There you go.
If they never did it, I don't remember them ever doing it.
Kool-Aid boy, Kool-Aid daughter.
Yeah.
Uncle
Kool-Aid
Kool-Aid
dog?
like the crazy
the
uncle,
shitty stepson.
Right.
the black sheep of the family.
Yeah, exactly.
Sure.
It's like Blue Raz Kool-Aid. He's like the hippie Kool-Aid
Yeah.
of the family. Like
The drunk Uncle Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
It's like the new seltzer version of Kool-Aid.
the hard
It's the-
Kool-Aid.
It's the new
Hard
hip-
seltzer
yeah, it's the new hipster version.
Ted, number 4.
My number 4 is very unique. I don't even know if you're going to have it on your lists, but it is a
Saunders
clown. It is a clown. It's a starry-eyed clown from invented in the 1950s in El Cajon, San Diego. It's Jack in the Box.
Jack in the Box, yes.
Wow.
Jack.
Yeah. Jack in the Box is
It
very.
used to be a clown.
It used to
Yeah.
be a clown.
Yeah,
and,
I remember that.
And they've had, very, different variations of Jack in the Box. A businessman kind of thing, and now he's back. Like they
Jack's
took him
back.
away, and now he's back.
He's been back for 25 years, right?
Yeah.
Since
I
the
remember
90s.
when I moved to California, I would drive around, I would see, this is when cars had antennas. I would see those little balls. I'm like,
Yes.
what the hell is that on people's cars? And then it became like a collector's thing where,
Yeah.
I have this version of Jack.
Dude,
or
they had
this
like a
version.
Dodger one.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
had
yeah.
that one on my
exactly.
car.
Nice.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The John Wayne
the
Gacy
one I
one.
had.
Did you ever see that one?
Nice.
They had a Batman one.
It had blood on it.
I think they actually did have a Batman one.
Oh, really?
I think they did. Maybe.
Don't say that. I'll go hunting.
They had
for
the
it.
Christmas
eBay.
ones with the antlers, the reindeer antlers.
Oh, that's
Yep.
cool.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a fun. Like my first memories of California when I came to California. I used to come to California every summer for Disneyland.
Oh,
And those
yes.
2 tacos for $1.
And those two.
Oh,
those
I just had
tacos,
those
yeah.
like this past week.
Great. Great.
Yeah, great company, great mascot. They
Do you know
also
what?
innovated the two-way intercom.
Oh,
Oh,
Jack in
really?
the Box. Yeah, I think they bought the rights in the 50s. Is what Wikipedia said.
oh wow, that's kind of cool.
So
Do
were
you
we gonna
know?
say?
Oh, what were we talking about before that? Though?
I don't know.
That's my train of thought. Right before you mentioned that, it was about
Intercoms.
No, it was right before that. I'll think of it. Oh, do you know why they reintroduced Jack? That's what it was.
No.
So at the time in 1993, which I think
the
was the year you
outbreak. The
moved out.
outbreak.
The E. coli E.
Oh.
coli outbreak, right?
Yeah.
The meat was
Yeah.
tainted and a couple people died.
It
I
was
think.
bad.
Shit.
I
So
remember that.
Jack in the Box lost like a lot of business. They were hurting. So they
Yeah.
were like, I think it was in '94. They're like, we got to do something, otherwise we're gonna
egg rolls.
Reinvent.
So they brought back Jack as like a witty, like quick-witted, like kind of snarky, like made jokes
Yeah.
as their like Jack's Back campaign, and that like, dude, Jack in the Box like.
Blew up.
Yeah, well, they were always popular, but then because of that E. coli thing, they kind of like
Yeah.
they weren't popular. And then Jack being back, it just
Brought him back.
yeah, and ever since
good.
they've been popular now.
Great.
Jack's back.
The Midnight Munchie boxes, or what are they
I
called?
remember
Oh,
Great,
yeah.
great stoner food.
huge.
Yeah.
Huge.
Dude, the commercials are like they'll have like puppets that look like they're
Dude,
stoned.
look,
in the
they-
commercial.
Munchie meals,
Like,
man.
know-
Munchie meals.
They know
know
the
who they're
audience.
targeting.
They
Yeah,
know.
they-
yeah.
Oh, they
Exactly.
totally know,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
I think that's why they're so successful because
Yeah.
they know.
Well, they're
who
open
they're-
24 hours.
That's
you can
another
get
thing.
breakfast whenever you want.
I love going.
They
to
not
Jack in the
only
Box at,
have
like, 3
hamburgers,
a.m.
they have like
Yeah.
Ted said egg rolls. They have those pita pockets. They have like,
Chimichangas.
the new McCluck.
Yeah,
egg
Jalapeno
roll sandwich.
poppers.
Dude, there's nothing better on the late night than going like, I want 6 tacos.
Oh my god,
Like,
dude.
they're so good.
I love going at like 3 a.m.
And the
getting
dude, Did you ever get it when they had monster tacos?
Yes,
Those are
amazing.
They bring them back every once in a while.
Great,
But
yeah.
it's been a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm still not hip on like the sizes of like drinks, but they're large. It looks like a big gulp. I mean,
It
it's
is.
gigantic.
really.
Yeah,
And
that's what the combo I got this week. Yeah,
They're-
it's like a gallon drink.
Yeah. How are we all still alive?
I know,
amazing.
dude. Jesus Christ.
Their milkshakes are also
God
really
bless
good.
us.
Their
all.
milkshakes are good.
Real ice cream.
Yeah.
They
like
use
real ice cream.
That
Yeah.
might have been you that told me about those.
Yeah.
they're
And they
solid.
put like a cherry on top with
Yep.
the whipped cream.
Got
It's like
to,
awesome.
And their curly fries.
Yes.
Chef's kiss.
And you know what? Every time you get regular fries, you'll always get like a random 1 or 2 curly fries.
They
at the
do,
bottom.
yeah.
It
Okay.
always happens.
Believe it or not, you know they do that on purpose.
Oh, they do.
Really?
It's done
What, to
on
get you to
purpose.
come back and
Yep,
order 'em?
and don't get curly fries, dude.
Oh, dude, you know what?
It was in my combo. I ordered a combo
No
this
wonder
past
I'm
week.
always
They
fucking
they
going.
lined
That
the
kind of
bottom.
makes sense.
They lined the bottom with 2 or 3.
That
and then
makes
they-
sense because I swear
dude,
every time I go,
Me
there's
too.
always one at
you're
least one at the
right.
bottom.
Yeah.
That's a brilliant marketing
It is.
Yep.
idea.
But I mean, you're right. Like I know we didn't have those here, so
No.
whenever Brad
No.
and I moved to California, it's like you would see those commercials, and you're right, very sarcastic, very dry, snarky, kind of. But like, it's the great product, like you said, like everybody said, they have good food items. They have a wide variety of food items.
Yeah.
They're open 24 hours. It's a good, solid place to go.
Yep.
Yeah, definitely. I moved away. I actually grew up in New York, as most of you do know, and I miss that fucking clown. That's my
But
number 4.
it's just But I mean, honestly, it's not much of a mascot. It's just the head. That's it. Like it's just a dude in a suit and a
Yeah.
head, like a round bobbling head.
Yeah, I think the old logo was like an actual Jack in the Box.
It
He like
was,
popping
like
out of a
a-
yeah,
box.
Oh, okay.
There
Like
was
a spring-loaded.
It was
Yeah.
it was a box. It said Jack in the Box on a slant, and then it had the top of his head with the little hat.
And when
Yeah.
the
What's in
old
the
one,
box?
when you would order at the intercom, like the top of the intercom had like the Jack in the Box head, like
Yes.
spring on a spring, like at the top
Mhm.
with a
There
little
you go.
with a little triangle.
God, you got a great memory,
hat.
dude. I totally forgot about that.
Yeah.
It was a toy. Thank you.
All right, Brett, what do you got for number 4?
My number 4, and this guy's gonna be on someone else's list. He's got to be.
For sure.
From 1971, it's Twinkie the Kid,
Oh man.
the
Nice.
Twinkie mascot,
The Twinkie
the cowboy,
The cowboy,
rodeo
lasso,
cowboy.
lasso man.
Yes.
He came back just recently, right?
No, I didn't know that. I thought so.
I
but
thought he was on the
He's
boxes.
been in use since 71, except for a couple year hiatus in 89, 90. They reintroduced him in 91, and he's been back ever since. Wow. But Twinkie the Kid, I honestly was almost going to put all the Hostess gang, because there's like
The
a
Hostess
bunch
gang,
of
yeah,
them.
there's tons
But
of them.
I'm like, you know what? I need to pick one. So Twinkie the Kid to me like sticks out as like my favorite one when I was a kid.
That's a great one, dude. I totally forgot.
He's got
about
the
that
little
guy.
bandana around his
Yep.
neck and
Mhm.
the cowboy hat and cowboy boots.
I thought your favorite one was going to be the Ding Dong.
Ding Dong. He
I
was
love
the,
Ding Dongs,
the captain,
dude.
right?
Ding
Captain
dong, man. Ding dong.
I like. Hey, I don't discriminate. I love them all. Captain Ding Dong,
Yeah.
Susie Q,
Yeah.
Delicious.
the ho
No,
ho.
Twinkie's great. I mean, I remember that mascot for sure. Like, and he was on wasn't it every individual wrapped Twinkie? Even if you got the box, he was on all of them, right?
I think so. I think
Twinkie the
so.
Kid. Yep. Remember him.
And if I remember right, the commercials in the late 70s, early 80s, they were for Hostess. They had the cartoon characters in the commercial, and they would like talk. Like you actually got to see Twinkie the Kid on the commercial talking. I think they did away with that by like the late 80s, probably. But
Yeah.
yeah, and then
Yeah, they were like plugging oatmeal at that point. They were like, we don't want kids eating this stuff.
yeah,
Like, yeah, that's
Do
a
you-
bit much.
Do you remember Chauncey was the name of the crocodile for crocodiles?
I don't remember that.
That's right.
Chocolate
That's
version
pretty
of the
cool.
Twinkie.
Yeah, he was a crocodile.
And
Didn't he have
then
a hat? He had a hat, right? Chauncey?
what did he wear? I can't remember.
I'm gonna
I
look it
think
up.
He did have a hat. And then there was also the Fruit Pie the Magician.
I
Ooh,
kind of
fruit
remember
pie.
that.
I
yeah.
don't remember that. But
Yeah,
I
like
I
love
do
a
remember
cake. He had a
Chauncey.
top
I
hat
remember
cake.
eating the
The
shit out of
crocodile.
those products, dude.
Yeah. Anyways, that's my number 4, Twinkie the Kid.
Yeah, I feel like
Really
Twinkie's kind of got a bad rap in order in like that whole like junk food giving kids diabetes like conversation.
Yeah.
Like Twinkies was kind of like very much like a very a targeted culprit.
Yeah.
What's funny though
I
too
hear
is
ya.
like all that stuff like
Wrongfully accused.
Yeah, it is wrongfully accused because if you look at in that era of all the stuff that used to eat, that wasn't like the worst stuff that was out there. Like
No,
there was way worse shit. Than
And
you could eat.
everything had sugar, so
Yeah.
it's like why they picked
But it was
singled that one out.
What's funny is it was actual real sugar that they put in.
Yeah.
the
That's
shit.
true.
And then
The
later
times have
on,
changed.
they changed it to that other
Canola oil, which
yeah,
is worse
which
for you
is
than
way
actual
worse,
sugar.
man.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sure.
they used to use
Sad.
real lard, like Crisco lard, or probably or whatever.
You guys have all seen UHF, the Weird Al movie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where he takes a knife and cuts open a Twinkie and puts a hot dog in it.
Yeah. I've never tried
It's
that.
great.
Can you
Hey,
imagine
Brad, have you
deep
actually
fried-
tried
I have
that?
not.
Wow.
We should do that.
We should do it.
I'm
one
totally
time.
down.
Yeah.
Next podcast.
Hey, why not?
Yeah.
You get a dessert. Deep fry the Twinkie first.
Yeah.
Grill the hot dog, and cut it open and throw it in.
I think it would actually be
Wow.
good.
I think it might be good.
Boner.
Dude, how could it be bad? That sounds
yeah,
great.
great point.
Yeah.
It's salty. It's sweet.
You get all the it hits all the right taste
That
buds.
sweet meat.
Oh, speaking of sweet meat, George, what do you got for number 4?
My number 4, very, very, very popular in the 80s, 90s, and even today. I think I might have seen a commercial just the other day about this.
Oh shit.
It is, hold on one second here because I got to get his name right. I don't want to fuck it up. Ernest Ernie Keebler.
Oh, the Keebler Elf.
Keebler
Elf. Yeah.
Like, come on, man.
Boy, I have
Again,
eaten a lot of his products.
Dude, that's funny you mentioned that because I was watching, I don't even remember what it was, Andy Griffith's show or something like a week ago.
That's a
and
great pick,
The
by the
guy
way.
that was the voice of the Keebler Elf was in it, and I like recognized his voice. I'm like,
Oh,
that's the
that's fun.
Keebler Elf.
Are you serious?
His name's like Paulie Bear, the
Oh
actor.
my god, that's hilarious.
Good job on the name. Digging
Wow.
that up.
Yeah, right. I thought he was just the Keebler Elf guy. I didn't know his name was Ernest Ernie Keebler.
I didn't
Yeah.
know
Me
he had
too,
a
I didn't know that.
name.
And they were like his helpers were the
The
Keebler,
Keebler
elves that
elves.
lived in the tree.
That's right.
Yeah.
And they would help him out make the cookies.
I used to love the
Good.
Keebler
Dude, their
good.
commercials.
cookies were
Were
fudge
What do you
stripe.
mean?
Well, I don't really eat that stuff anymore.
Good point.
I mean, I do eat some stuff, but
Yeah.
yeah,
I know what
don't-
you mean,
I don't eat
yeah.
that anymore. But yeah, my
What was your favorite cookie?
And Keebler
well,
also
what a
make good
coincidence
crackers.
because it might be.
Yeah.
Hold that
It
thought.
might be
Hold
on
that
that thought.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
They made good crackers too.
yeah,
Like Keebler made crackers. Too.
yes,
Good mascot though.
definitely a good mascot. I mean, again,
nice.
catchy. You would remember that watching that, cartoons in the morning and watching the Keebler Elf
Cute
running around
elves,
making
yeah.
fucking cookies, and you're like, God damn, I want some cookies.
I used to love the
What is it? Not soft batch. They were like the chocolate chip cookies with not the.
There was EL fudge. There was fudge stripe.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what was the one?
It was like chocolate chip cookies, but it had M&Ms, but they weren't M&Ms.
Oh, yeah. I don't remember what they're called though.
damn it. Anyway,
Rainbow or
Grasshopper
something?
cookies,
Rainbow?
those.
rainbow something. I can't remember what it was.
And
but
I
those
remember
were-
the commercial there. The M&Ms were dropping out of the sky.
yeah,
like, I
they're
remember
onto the
that.
cookies.
Yeah.
Oh man,
All right.
I love that. This is like
I
bringing
think
back.
it was called Chips Deluxe.
Oh,
That's
But it had,
it.
like,
Oh,
it had
that's
like
great.
M&Ms in it. They called them Rainbow.
Yep.
They still have those.
do
Yeah.
they?
Yeah, saw them at Ralph's
Okay.
yesterday.
And they lived in that tree house, all of them. Like,
Yep.
where did
Yep.
they sleep? I want to know more.
Probably on the.
They should make a movie.
Dude, they were so
Reality
hopped,
show.
Billy, they were so
Factory
hopped
floor.
up on sugar and cookies. They never slept, dude. They just started running around
Just
making
make
cookies all fucking day.
day and night.
But yeah, oh my god, another one of those mascots that's like it's ingrained in your head. You watch him or you see him, you're automatically Keebler Elf.
It makes me want to eat cookies.
Yeah.
Like I said, I was watching that show. The actor that was the voice, I had the TV on the other room, and I'm like, that's the Keebler Elf voice.
recognize
Funny you
it, yeah.
I
recognized
recognized
him.
it.
Yeah.
Like,
Yep.
yeah.
He's got a distinct
Voice
voice.
actors.
And are they still on the packaging for
Yeah.
the cookies?
Yes, sir.
That's
That's cool.
It's great.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
My kids like their cookies, so I get them and I still get them at Ralph's or whatever. And
It makes me sad
still on
when
there.
a company gets rid of like a mascot that they've used for a long time. So
R.I.P.
I-
R.I.P.
I like it that like the Keebler elves are still around.
yeah, same thing with Billy's pick, Captain Crunch. He's still around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good pick.
Nice. Number 3 for me is it's two people, but I'm just gonna go. It's kind of the same place.
A twofer.
So it's Chuck E. Cheese and Billy Bob. Chuck E. Cheese is still a place, but it used to be Showbiz Pizza, and Billy Bob was the mascot for Showbiz Pizza. So both of them, they were
Right.
still the same place.
Yeah.
They dominated, kind of like McDonald's did a lot of my childhood, with everybody
Same
I knew
here.
whose
Oh, yeah.
birthday was
Oh, my
there.
God.
Yep.
And like they would come out in these big outfits and give you hugs,
Great.
and like everything in there was very circus oriented. All their characters' faces were everywhere. They would come out and do animatronic shows.
Yes.
And like they would sing songs, and like you would go home with the albums, and like it was such a great place. I know now that there are still Chuck E. Cheese's around. I don't
There
know
are.
what exactly they're all about, but I'm sure it's all about the same thing.
Yeah, I mean, he was part of the
Just
Rock and
kidding.
Fire Explosion, man. They had a
Yeah.
band. Like, how
Yeah.
cool is that?
Mhm.
Yeah.
It was like Chuck E. Cheese was. I mentioned it earlier with one of the other places we mentioned. It was like it was McDonald's, like
Yeah.
Disneyland. But Chuck E. Cheese really was the
Games.
the stage with the audio animatronic guys, the
Yep.
band was
Pizza.
I remember being mesmerized by
Oh,
that.
of course.
I would just be like in awe. I was like, "What the fuck?"
Dude,
while
crazy.
drinking root beer and eating
Yeah,
pizza.
you got animatronics, you got pizza, you got pitchers of soda that you
Yeah.
can refill yourself.
yeah.
Do you
All
remember?
you want. Excellent.
Video games.
Hopped
it's
up.
like-
Video games. Do you remember? I don't know
crazy.
if all of them had it, but the local Chuck E. Cheese that was like right
Uh-huh.
by my house here in the valley at the time in the 80s, you could crawl
under the
underneath
stage.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
And there was like
Yes.
weird like flat like mirrors
Yes.
and flashing stuff.
Yes.
Like
100%.
right.
crazy
I
I
remember
had
that.
so much fun.
Oh my god.
This is very odd timing, but I went to a birthday party today at Chuck E. Cheese.
Funny.
And so they don't have the band.
Aw.
It was Chuck E. Cheese up there, and a parrot behind him, and a phone that was shaped like a slice of pizza, which was pretty cool. So he sits up there and talks.
Okay.
No band. And then like a real Chuck E. Cheese comes out and wishes the kids happy birthday and dances and takes pictures. But the whole band element
Is gone.
was missing.
It's so weird why
yeah.
they would take that away. That was
Yeah.
like so much fun.
Yeah.
You sit there and watch a whole act of them singing while you're eating.
Well, see,
yeah,
now
it was
for-
like in a giant room where like
Yeah.
a bunch of families could all be at the same time.
For me and
watching
Billy,
it.
like it was a little different because in the South or East Coast they had Showbiz Pizza,
We
which
had that out
was
here.
we did have
yeah,
them
it was
here.
similar. Like
Yeah.
like I was reading that I think it was originally owned by Chuck E. Cheese and they went under. So
Showbiz, I think, bought 'em out.
took them over,
Yeah.
and then eventually Chuck E. Cheese like bought out the rest of them because we had Showbiz. They had the full band. It was
Yep.
awesome.
Yeah.
Like,
That's funny.
It was like the Three Bears, like,
Yep.
and then later Chuck E. Cheese took over that location and
Yeah.
have taken them all over.
Because
We
he's
had
a
both
rat.
here. I don't remember which one. I feel like Chuck E. Cheese was
The Rat,
more
yeah.
popular here.
It was more popular.
Like,
There
there
was
were
only
more of
like a
them.
handful of Showbiz pizzas.
To me, Showbiz was
Yeah.
way
it was
cooler.
I think Showbiz Pizza was aimed towards like no, I wouldn't say teenagers, but not
mid-tween,
Yeah.
like when you're like 12 to 13.
Exactly.
or
It wasn't.
14.
Yeah.
It wasn't for me.
yeah,
like
because they had the band.
maybe
and then they
there was like a
t-shirts.
cheerleader, like a bird cheerleader.
Yeah.
You remember that, Billy? The cheerleader
Yeah,
bird.
you had cheerleader, you had the gorilla, you had
Three
the
bears.
The gorilla, I
beach
remember that.
bear surfer,
Yeah.
and then you had like the dog who had like an astronaut kind of looking outfit.
Yes.
There's like YouTube video, like I don't know who
There's a
posted them.
documentary called The Rockfire Explosion.
Yeah, where it's about the
I
band.
can't find
and
it.
everything.
I can't find it.
Some dude,
check it out.
like, correct me if I'm wrong, Billy. Like some dude, like bought all those animatronics and
Yes.
like has his own band. Like he's got,
Yeah.
or he's got all those characters.
That's the YouTube video I think
Yeah,
I've seen
that's it.
before. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
like insane.
Yeah, there's a bar in Oklahoma where they actually have the Rocket Fire Explosion band on stage, and it's a bar.
Awesome.
Wow,
That's
amazing.
awesome.
Dude, we should do
All the
that
drunk
shit.
But
people.
Have
going
a
back,
Chuck E. Cheese for adults, yo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's called Dave and Buster's.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Damn
right.
it. Oh yeah, you're right.
But there's no mascot except for some old drunk dude in the corner.
yeah. But I wish I could go back in time because as a kid,
back in time.
you think that pizza's really good, but I really wonder that pizza probably wasn't that good.
Dude,
and
the
it's just
birthday
my
cake. And
nostalgia.
I liked it as a kid, like the birthday cake and the pizza.
I don't
Yeah.
remember the birthday
Did you have
cake.
pizza?
I did.
Did you
How
always
was
have
it?
the
Sure,
root beer?
why not?
It's good.
It's pizza.
Yeah.
I liked it.
Yeah.
You guys always had root beer, right?
Yeah.
Even bad
Pictures.
pizza is good
Yeah,
pizza.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I was always trying to go home with like Billy Bob, like a figure or something with Billy Bob's face on it.
Yeah.
I was in love. I wanted that dog on everything, the astronaut
Oh,
dog.
yeah,
I wanted
that
to
was
get everything with him on it.
hilarious.
But like, yeah, all of those characters were so memorable. And I think wasn't the slogan, wasn't it Showbiz Pizza where a kid can be a kid?
That was Chuck E. Cheese.
That was Chuck E. Cheese. It was probably for both.
Yeah.
It was
Showbiz,
probably
I
for
think-
both.
I don't remember. Showbiz
Okay. Yeah,
slogan.
well, same
Showbiz's
company. Maybe they used
Showbiz's
both. But I think
slogan
it was
was,
Showbiz Pizza too, because they used to have a lot of commercials here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you slightly off topic? It's related to. I don't know if they had them on the East Coast. Do you remember Rocky and Bullwinkle's pizza? It was actually
No.
No.
the moose from
Sounds good.
Bullwinkle.
I don't.
They had one right here by CSUN. It's that building's still there. I forget what's in it now. But it was like a pizza place, and they had like audio animatronics, just like Chuck E. Cheese, but it was Rocky and Bullwinkle. Like
Oh
singing.
no, man.
I don't think they
no.
did very well. I think they only lasted like a year or two.
That's crazy. Yeah, I don't remember that. Or
Yeah.
where I lived, they didn't have that, but they had tons of Chuck E. Cheese and a few Showbiz pizzas. I remember, and
Yeah.
I remember being younger, like in my teens, and going to Showbiz Pizza because they had like the more adult arcades.
Yeah.
Where if you go to Chuck E. Cheese, they had a root beer tapper or those kind of
Yeah, Chuck E. Cheese was definitely
Popeye,
aimed for
Donkey
like
Kong.
elementary school age
Yeah,
kids.
and then
like,
Showbiz had the bigger one, so they had like, and they also had like, was it the skee ball?
oh yeah.
They had that shit.
Yep.
Okay.
They also had beer for my dad. Like when we go play games, he would sit there and watch those animatronic animals like 4 or 5 times and just drink pitchers of beer.
Yeah, I mean,
That's awesome.
I think you can still get beer and wine at Chuck E. Cheese.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah. I mean,
Ooh, that'd
you
been
gotta
great.
Man, I
Parents
haven't been
have
Chuck
to
E.
do
Cheese in
something while their
years,
kids are
man.
having
That's the
fun.
thing. Or go to that stinky salad bar.
Ooh, don't go there.
Going back to the characters though, the other wasn't there like a weird like purple looking dude that was like furry, and it wasn't Grimace, but he looked kind of like Grimace.
Similar?
He was like
There
real
was
shaggy.
there was a wolf who had like a puppet and he would tell jokes.
I remember that.
I remember him, and there was like a dude that looked like
Hitler?
Mario from Super Mario, but he was like the pizza chef,
Was it Hitler?
and he had like the big hat with like the checkered apron and like a
Oh,
big
so
giant mustache.
during COVID, Chuck E. Cheese was selling online to-go pizza under the name Pasquale's Pizza.
Yeah,
was it
I heard about
Pasquale?
that.
It was
funny.
to man, it was to stay afloat and not go
Yeah.
under. Basically, yeah, it was
there
like
you go,
a takeout
Brett. It was
pizza
Pasquale.
service.
There
I
you
think
go.
they're still doing it now, right?
Maybe
I think they
I went
are.
to Rouse and they have frozen pizza, Chuck E. Cheese frozen pizza.
No way.
Oh yeah, you sent us
Yep.
pictures.
Yep.
Holy
right?
shit.
Yeah.
I gotta
Did you
check
buy
that out.
it?
Yeah, I did. It's like thin crust pizza.
Any?
Oh,
good?
wow.
I mean, for the kids like it.
Yep.
You know.
I'm gonna have to go get that.
I mean, look, it's not
Does it taste like a
gourmet.
Celeste frozen pizza?
No,
kinda
it's
like
a step
one of the-
above that.
Oh, okay.
I thought.
Celeste is like cardboard. Dude.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
that's what I
99
had when I was
pizza.
like a little
Can't
kid.
even eat
like-
that shit.
No.
Yeah.
My kids love bagel bites.
You got to get Totino's.
Geno's.
Oh,
Do they sell
dude, I have some of
Geno's?
those.
I love
Yes.
those. Those on the late night.
I'll snack on
Great.
those all night, bro.
Great.
Oh, terrible. All right, Brad, what do you have for number 3?
My number 3. This is a character from a restaurant from 1980 to 1992.
Wonder who it is.
His name is Billy Bob. I think his full name is Billy Bob Broccoli. I think. Billy Bob. It's Billy's pick. Billy Bob debuted as Billy Wilbur, a character in the
Billy
Hard
Wilbur.
Luck Bears animatronic show. Billy Bob's first appearance at Showbiz Pizza was as a walk-around character at the first Showbiz location in Kansas City, Missouri. The character was named after two people, Showbiz Pizza founder Bob Brock and Billy Bob Irvin. At the
Wow.
request of Stan Emerson, who worked at the advertising agency hired by Showbiz, Billy Bob was given red and yellow overalls, the colors of Showbiz Pizza.
Wow.
I love this, man. I couldn't wait to go to Showbiz, play games, get all those tickets, and
Yeah.
then just go watch those animatronic guys just
That's
like
funny.
put their arms up and down and act like they were playing instruments and sing along to those songs.
Yeah.
Now you
I remember-
It's fun.
Go ahead.
I remember when it was everybody there was having a birthday. They had that one song where they would come out. It was like the Beatles. They'd be like, "Today is your birthday. Today is your birthday."
Yeah. It's great. Well,
Great.
now, like at Chuck E. Cheese, I don't think Showbiz did this. You can get in those ticket tornado booth things where, like, you
Oh,
get
the
in, they
tickets
close
are,
the
like,
door, and it's like,
flying
yeah,
around.
they fly around you. You can't
Try
touch
to
the
grab
ground.
'em.
Yeah, you have to grab them. Have you ever done that?
Have you done it?
No, but the birthday boy does that. You know, like you get in, you try to grab as many
Wow,
tickets as you
that's
can.
awesome.
I'm wondering how many.
It's
like,
pretty
you could
cool.
Get. Like, it's
hard.
It's probably harder than it looks.
18.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I feel
Because like
I just remember
you're
like
looking
how-
and it's already moved by the time you like try
Yeah.
to do it.
Grab
trying to-
'em.
I remember how excited everybody was. They would just like drop whatever they were doing when Billy Bob came out.
Oh,
like
yeah.
you had to
yeah.
like go touch him and hug him.
You couldn't wait. I mean, dude, honestly, like I still like, Chuck E. Cheese is not as good as Showbiz Pizza, and it never will be
Yeah.
for me.
Wow.
I just
Yeah,
I
I
loved
agree.
I loved Showbiz Pizza. Like
Well,
it was so awesome.
I remember the animatronic band at Chuck E. Cheese. That was whenever like it was time to eat and the pizza was here. That's how they would get kids back.
Yeah,
to the
yeah.
they would put on the show.
They're like, okay,
Yeah.
kids, everybody go sit down. The band, and then the pizza would come out, and now
then
it's
you-
like a fucking one for.
It's like a zoo
yeah,
now.
there's no direction now.
Yeah.
Back then they used to. All right, sit down, and here goes like it was at least a good half an hour performance.
Yeah,
while
where everyone was
eating.
watching the show.
Yeah, and the
Exactly.
parents can go in the
Ah.
back and have a beer, maybe bring if they brought a flask.
But you're right, Brad. I totally forgot they would have below the stage. It was like those
Yeah.
like lights
Yep.
that would.
Yes, you'd go underneath the
Some
I
stage.
love
Yeah.
to climb
I
through
feel like
that little.
I feel like one of the Chuck E.
area.
Cheeses near me was like mirrors, and then the other one was like more like strobe lights.
Yeah.
But I just remember having fun. Like,
Yeah, you go
It
in
was-
there and go out. You'd go in one way and come out the other
Yeah.
way. Yeah,
Like,
I
it's
totally
just-
remember that.
It's
I mean-
like late 80s, right? Early 90s?
this is early mid '80s for me.
Mid-'80s
Yeah.
for us.
Okay.
like
Late 80s,
82
early
to like
90s.
85, 82 to 86.
Ted was like what, 43?
Yeah.
You got a story.
Ted was my age
Senior
right now.
citizen
back then.
discount.
Oh,
They're like, sir, would you-"
no.
So where are your kids?
Yeah. Anyway, that's mine. Billy Bob
It's a good
from
one.
Showbiz Pizza.
All right, Ted, number 3.
Number 3 is Chuck E. Cheese.
Wow.
Whoa.
Not too much to add. 1977, invented by the co-founder of Atari.
Oh,
Yeah.
I think Bushnell or
about
something
that.
like
Good
that.
one. I
and,
didn't know that.
Headquartered in Irving, Texas.
Wow.
But just great memories, great mascot.
Mm-hmm.
And I actually have a family member who was Chuck E. Cheese.
Wow.
Oh, really?
like performed as Chucky back then.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
I used to
and
feel
I
bad for
happened
those dudes,
to
man.
I happened to live with him.
Wait, Gary was Chucky?
No way.
No way.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Gary just gave us
How-
the gas.
dude, how long-
face.
How long
hot
did
and-
he do it
How hot
for?
and sweaty was he in that costume?
He hated it.
I
like
bet.
we
It's like
actually
Disneyland
You know, I
characters.
Yeah.
talked to Gary about our topics, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I was Chuck E. Cheese." I was like, "Oh crap, you really?" And he's like, "How hard was that job?" And he says, "Really hard. They'd pull on his tail all the time."
Oh,
Kids,
oh,
he
yeah.
hated it.
Well,
Yeah,
better
kid-
his tail than something else.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey.
True.
Ki- I'm sure
So-
kids kick them in the leg and stuff.
Nuts.
Kids
Yeah.
are dicks.
But that was the Chuck E. Cheese that I went to, the one that Gary worked
Bastards.
at.
So how long did he work there for? Like just a year, like a summer
I
job?
don't know.
That's
Probably
cool.
not that long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's funny because I don't remember I remember going to Chuck E. Cheese a lot as a kid. I don't remember any of the kids hitting Chucky though. We would always thought
Yeah.
he
Everyone
was
was,
like the coolest dude
trying to
ever.
hug him.
Yeah, get a picture.
Or
and-
shake his
Darn
hand.
kids and
Fuck kids,
New
man.
York.
There's always like a few asshole kids though. They're like
It's true.
jerks.
Well, I remember when we go to Showbiz, they always had a helper that would be with Billy Bob to
Yeah, walk him-
hey, do
yeah.
you want to touch him? Probably like help
handler?
him move around.
Well, dude,
so
you
he had
can't-
to go up and down stairs.
Well, yeah,
and
you can't
stuff,
see through the costume.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's funny.
Like you said, it's just like the characters at like Disneyland. Like
Yeah.
yeah.
Good memories.
Definitely.
Chuck E. Cheese.
Hell yeah.
Good stuff. Is it 4 in a row, Brett, for number 3?
No, this one hasn't been mentioned yet.
Wow.
But I think he's gonna probably be on someone else's list. It's the Tricks Rabbit.
Oh shit!
Nice.
Yeah,
Tricks
yeah,
are
yeah.
for kids.
Nice.
Tricks are for kids. Silly Rabbit. Tricks are for kids. Tricks is one of my favorite cereals of all time, so it makes sense that he'd be also one of my favorite mascots of all time.
Good choice,
Just
man.
loved. I always felt bad for him. All he wanted was fucking tricks and the fucking
Give him the
people-
tricks, dude.
Why is it so bad that the rabbit?
Yeah, give him some tricks.
Dude,
eats
there's a
tricks,
whole
like-
box. Everyone can have some.
Yeah, share a little.
My
like,
kids love tricks, by the way.
I love
Really nice.
Tricks, like as a
Tricks
kid.
and what's the other one that's similar to tricks?
Fruit Loops.
Fruit
or
Loops, yeah.
Muslix.
Does anyone remember the Got Milk campaign where they used the Tricks rabbit?
Really?
It was Harlan
No.
Williams.
No.
I like Harlan Williams.
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
That's awesome.
It
dude.
was him going in a convenience store and he's like buying milk and he looks like he's like
He's a
real
funny dude.
paranoid. Like people are like watching him and he's like goes back to his apartment and he like unzips. It's like really freaky
Oh,
looking
his
if you
skin?
watch it. Yeah, he unzips himself
disguise.
and
And
it
it's-
falls off and it's the Tricks rabbit
Oh
underneath.
my god, that's
And
awesome.
he goes
Great.
to pour the milk, and it's like one drop of milk, and he's like, ooh, he
I don't
starts
re- I don't
crying.
remember that.
It's
Shout
like,
out
"Got
to
milk."
Harlan Williams.
Yeah,
That
it's
is
before he
awesome.
got like famous. It's like early '90s, probably.
Great comedian.
Did you eat it with a Cool Whip lined bowl? As well?
I didn't. No, Tricks was just normal milk. So I just raised.
No.
it.
the milk would turn into
Duh.
this like syrupy rainbow colored
Yeah,
Sugar-
like
sugar
not.
milk.
It was like fruit milk.
Yeah.
Oh, I loved it. I remember when Tricks added the first new color. It was the purple, the grape one.
Oh, really?
That was the first
now
one
they
they
have,
added.
Now they have like what's the green? It's the
It
not a
used.
lime. Is it a lime?
It
Maybe?
used to be lime. I don't know
Yeah,
what.
I
It
think
might
it
be
is.
watermelon now. But
Yeah, I don't know, but I know when I'm walking down the cereal aisle, I'll see it and they have a new. It's the new whatever color it is. I don't even know, but there's a
Right.
new one.
Yeah, and I don't like the newer ones when they change them to fruit shapes. They like scrape your mouth. I like just the regular ball,
Yeah, yeah.
the corn puff ball.
You can still get them like that.
Oh, can you?
Yeah, they're
Okay.
called something else though. The fruit ones, they're called something tricks, fruit shapes or tricks.
Oh,
something.
okay.
Okay.
George.
Number 3. It's already been mentioned. It's Kool-Aid Man.
Damn.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Third.
He's
Yeah.
winning. He's
That's
winning.
the third,
He's-
right?
We got
Come
2
on.
Billy Bobs and
That's another one you can go back to your childhood and remember that
3 Kool-Aid Man.
him busting through the wall.
That's 3
And
Kool-Aids.
having a pitcher of Kool-Aid. Ice cold Kool-Aid in the summer. Who didn't want that, right?
Right.
Exactly. What kid didn't want to break down their wall too?
Yeah, at the
Yeah.
house. Mom! Fucking kick
I
it
wanted to
down.
be
Get
like
some
roller
Kool-Aid.
skates and be like,
You fix
'cause
my
it was
wall,
like,
you bastard.
like you said, it was like looked like styrofoam blocks.
Yeah,
it just
yeah.
looked like
It was.
fun to like go through that
Break
wall.
it.
And you wanted Kool-Aid, dude.
Destroy.
It was like a strike in a bowling.
Right?
So yeah, my number 3.
It's great.
Shit. Well, my number 2 is Kool-Aid Man.
Oh,
He's super popular.
Kool-Aid Man's winning
He's
by
gonna
a
win.
lot.
Enough
yeah.
said. Brad, number 2.
So hold on. How many is that for Kool-Aid Man?
4. I'm the only one that hasn't named
Wow. Okay, mine was claymation cartoon character for a pizza company in the 1980s. It was basically the challenge of getting a pizza delivered in 30 minutes or less. It is
The Noid.
Avoid the Noid. Avoid the
Yeah.
Noid. Dude, he's annoying. That's the whole point.
Yes.
I love
I
the
used
Noid.
to love the Noid, and
Yes.
I swear they brought him back
They
like a
did.
year ago or something.
I know I saw
and
it
it was like,
recently.
and it wasn't long. Like the campaign was not long.
Yeah.
So basically, this was invented in 1986 by Group 243, the advertising agency for Domino's Pizza. In 1988, it was going to be a Saturday morning cartoon series called The Noids by CBS.
Nice.
It was going to be featured The Noid, but the series was scrapped due to complaints that it was merely an advertising ploy and not a show for children, which is probably completely true. Also, as part of the advertising campaign, a computer game was released in 1989 called Avoid the Noid. The object of the game was to deliver a pizza within a half an hour time limit to an apartment building
That's
swarming
hilarious.
with noids.
I was gonna say there was an NES game. I played
yeah,
it.
yeah,
They're funny.
exactly.
I never played
Dude,
it.
I couldn't wait for these commercials to come on.
Oh,
like
they
they
were
were
hilarious.
so
I loved
silly
them.
and fun, and yeah.
The stop motion
Oh, I don't know.
animation.
I think they had
a
Loved
t-shirt.
it.
Yeah.
That's
a
weren't they-
funny-
they
Was
have,
it
like,
claymation?
Mascot.
It was claymation.
Yeah, I thought
Wow.
so.
It looked like
That's
California Raisins.
It did.
Yeah, big floppy ears
Yeah.
or something.
And he'd get like he'd fall and like splat on the ground, like trying to
smush.
Like, yeah.
So it was clad in a red skin-tight rabbit-eared bodysuit with a black N inscribed in a white circle on his chest.
Wow.
The Noid.
You know what's weird?
I
I don't
do remember
remember.
that.
He
It's a good
sounded
one.
weird. Like he didn't talk. Right? He just did gibberish. Like didn't he?
No, I think he said.
Did he
like,
talk?
Who said avoid the Noid? Avoid the Noid.
I thought that was just the narrator in the
Oh,
background.
it might
saying,
have been.
Avoid the Noid. Like,
Maybe it
you know.
was.
But I feel like
I
he
thought
just,
he. I
voice.
thought he talked. Maybe it was gibberish stuff.
yeah, or he like had a weird laugh, like where it was just like
Yeah,
Okay.
he had a very
Yeah,
evil,
annoying.
maniacal laugh.
Yeah.
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 It's a very cool character.
Whoa,
though.
there he is.
There he is.
That's
I mean,
the
that's
Noid.
you
Didn't
kind
they have like T-shirts too?
Well, there's a pop. There's a pop
Yeah,
vinyl.
toy-
Oh, totally.
they had toys.
There's a pop
They-
vinyl
like
figure
little
of him too.
boy
Yeah.
toys.
I mean, that's the thing. You gotta stand out as a company somehow.
What a great character.
And that's
Yeah.
the way to do it. And they
I-
scored with that one.
I do think it's odd they brought him back, and you're right. It was.
I swear,
it
I
was
saw
like
him,
for
like,
a
me too.
couple
I think
months.
you're right. I
It
believe
wasn't
so.
long.
Which is odd. Why?
Like the Pizza Hut never had any kind of
No.
spokesperson or anything,
No.
right?
Pizza Hut didn't really need to appeal to children because they were like sit-down
Restaurant,
restaurants.
yeah,
You
you're
could
right.
actually go
Yeah.
to Pizza Hut.
Yeah.
back in the
And they
day.
had arcades. Like I remember, I would go and play
Double
I would get the
Dragon,
thin
Donkey Kong.
breadsticks, and then I would go play video games.
Yeah.
The other
Yeah.
thing
Nice.
Pizza Hut always had, I remember, they had the video games. They always had like toy tie-ins where you could buy like. I remember the Land Before Time, the dinosaur movie. They had like little hand puppets you could
Oh.
buy. They had like
Nice.
they had a Pac-Man like little toys.
Okay.
I remember getting in the early.
Did your
80s.
schools? I remember growing up, our schools
Book it?
did. Yep.
Yep.
And you would go get a small personal-sized pan
Yeah.
pizza, and it
Yes.
was awesome.
Mhm.
Once you got 5 stars, you got a free
Yep.
pizza.
It's like, I read
Yeah.
the books.
Yep.
I gotta have some kind of incentive to get my pizza.
Pizza.
I remember
Right.
my mom would the Book It program, and then like He-Man toys would be like my
Oh.
incentive to read books.
Yep.
Like
Nice. Avoid that noise, guys.
Yep.
All right, Ted. Number 2.
My number 2 is Punchy. Hey, how about a Hawaiian Punch?
Oh yeah.
A sadistic, malicious intent little cartoon character.
I didn't even think of him.
Yeah, he'd always ask his friend, Oaf is the name.
Oh.
Hey, you want a Hawaiian Punch? And the guy would always say yes.
Yes.
And
And
he'd
he'd
get
punch him.
socked in the face.
Wow.
I don't
I love
remember
Hawaiian
that. I don't
Punch.
remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
I
punched.
Well, it was
remember that
invented in
now.
the 60s. Kind
No,
of an old
dude, I remember
mascot.
that.
Let me ask you
Holy
guys this.
shit.
He had
Back
the
in the
weird
day,
hair, like crazy hair.
when you got Hawaiian Punch, did you get it out of that big metal can
Yes.
where you
Yep.
have to use a bottle opener
Yep.
on both
Yeah.
sides
Yeah.
to open it
And
and,
then
pour it
in.
out?
Yeah.
Yes. Both sides to aerate it.
Better
Yeah.
recycle that.
Yep.
Oh, shit.
I still love
It's delicious.
Hawaiian Punch is
It's-
still
it's
like
great.
a
You
favorite.
can buy it
of
in the
mine.
They
1 liter
used to come in
bottles.
many
Yeah,
flavors,
yeah.
too.
Yeah,
So
you
had
get
many flavors.
orange, grape,
Mhm.
cherry, which is the regular, or
The fruit punch.
Yeah,
Fruit punch.
Yeah.
It was good. So, interesting character. They even had a board game where you'd have like a clay figure that you'd
Oh.
move around, and then you'd smash your, like, if the timing was right, you could smash your other player's
Oh wow.
clay piece. It was great.
All right, Mr. Brett, what do you got for number 2?
My number 2 has not been named yet, but I'm thinking it's gonna be someone's number 1. It's Tony the Tiger.
Tony.
for Frosted
Good one.
Flakes,
Great mascot.
voiced
Awesome.
by Thurl Ravenscroft. who
It's
did
still going
great
too, right?
voiceover.
the Grinch and did a lot of like Disney ride, Pirates of the Caribbean, Haunted
Yes.
Mansion voices
Mhm.
and stuff. Yep.
Yeah, what
but
a great voice.
He's still in use. Tony the Tiger.
Yeah. He hasn't gone away.
Yep.
He hasn't been Me Too'd, you know?
1952 is when he debuted, so he's been around for half
quite a
a century
while,
now.
Is he
yeah.
still alive? Okay.
Thurl Ravenscroft. I think he died in like 2000, 2005.
Okay.
But he still did the voice up until he died.
yeah,
So like
amazing
in the early
deep
2000s.
that deep voice of his.
Yeah, it was a baritone.
Yeah.
And he was
Very
a singer.
recognizable.
Yep. He sang at Disneyland as one of the Dapper Dans or Melody. I forget their names.
Okay.
But that's where he originally.
Can't
got
mistake
his-
that voice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Great mascot.
And I love Frosty
Yeah,
Flakes.
the one of the football games bowls this season was the Sun Bowl. It's now called the Tony the Tiger Sun Bowl.
Nice, dude. That's
Oh,
awesome.
that's funny.
Wow, that's
Way to
pretty
go,
cool.
Tony the Tiger.
Yeah.
Now, what they should do, I'm wondering if they will do, Tony the Tiger should be the one that flips the coin at the beginning of the game.
Yeah, hell yeah. Why not?
Yeah,
Like,
right.
have him come out. Dude, that'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Bring that dude
Standing
back to
ovation
life.
for Tony.
Yep.
Oh,
And-
flip
and-
the coin.
And another mascot, that was like he was in every. I would say, like probably every commercial break, there was probably a Tony the Tiger Frosted Flake commercial.
For sure.
He was always in the mix.
Yep.
Yeah.
Always relevant.
And what's funny is, as a kid, I remember wanting Frosted Flakes. That was one of the cereals that I ate as a kid.
Yeah.
And it was mainly,
Yeah.
I think, because of the commercial. Because if you really think back, as a kid, I don't know, Frosted Flakes don't seem that appealing.
They just
or
look like
do they?
cornflakes.
They're delicious.
You're right.
But I used to eat the
dude, me
shit
too.
out of
Sugar.
them.
Me
Yeah.
too.
And I think I mentioned it before, where I would do kind of like Brett, where I would do the milk, the Frosted Flakes, and I would get a huge heaping spoonful of strawberry jam and toss it in there.
Yeah, yeah.
And
Nice.
mix it together. I don't know why. It's fucking psycho.
I think I used to
I
dump a
mean-
ton of cinnamon on my Frosted Flakes sometimes, too.
Oh, I love cinnamon.
Like cinnamon Frosted
No way, dude.
Oof.
You get milk, you get Frosted Flakes, and then you empty a sugar jar into it.
But you're
True.
right, George.
I
they,
get that.
For a kid, the food itself is not. It's just like a cornflake
Yeah,
with
it wasn't
frosting
that
on it.
But I think it's
But
because
it's
of
Tony
that
the
whole Tony
Tiger.
the Tiger pushing
Yes.
it, and you're like, wow, it must be cool because the fucking tiger's telling me to eat it.
Yeah.
So yeah. But yeah,
And
that was one of my favorite cereals growing
Too much.
It's
Too
also
much
saying
sugar.
something that the mascot has been around since 1952, and it really hasn't changed. It's the same
up.
line.
Same
for,
exact, same costume and everything. He's got a little
Yeah.
scarf and.
So
Yeah.
it goes to show, if it ain't broke, why fix it?
Yep.
Don't go changing.
Don't
Look at him
tinker
now.
with
He's
stuff if
a
it works.
mascot at a college football game.
Yeah. Because you have some companies that like, oh, we gotta have a new mascot because people want something fresh.
Gotta
It's
get
like,
that thing
yeah.
on TikTok,
It's
yo.
like, no, if
Exactly.
people like what they like and it's popular,
Don't
keep
change it to all brand.
Isn't that what happened to Cookie Crisp? They were
Yes.
little.
I just bought a box of that
It was
today.
the cop and robber, and then they changed, or the wizard, and they changed.
It's like
the
the
cop.
wolf,
Now
right?
it's like a werewolf.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
a wolf.
it was like little
Yeah.
cops and robbers
Get
and
the
shit.
fuck
We were
outta
really
here.
little. It was the magician. Like
Exactly.
The wizard,
Yeah. I remember that. And they got rid of the
What was? What the?
chef's
Duh.
kiss, dude.
The fuck?
I don't know why those make me
Cookie
laugh.
Crisp are delicious.
They are, dude. Oh my
I
god.
mean, what do you want for breakfast? A bowl of cookies?
There-
Sure.
Yeah.
By the
hello?
way, though, we were talking about the cereals that scrapes our mouth. Cookie Crisps are bad.
Guilty, bro.
Oh,
They
Yeah.
they
Lawsuit.
scrape the
Guilty.
shit out of your
Yeah.
roof of your
Yeah.
mouth.
Captain
Yeah, like
Crunch.
George
Fuck.
said, you gotta let them soak.
Yeah,
Yeah.
soak them in there for a
But
little
they're
bit.
so good that I never had
Set
the
a
patience.
timer.
Yeah.
They're so good.
But
I would-
the Cookie Crisps are good by themselves. You didn't have
Oh,
to
dude,
have
for
any
sure.
milk,
Yes,
dude.
It's little
you can eat them
cookies,
by
right?
hand.
Oh,
Actually, all
Or your
cereals like
gland.
that. For
I
me.
remember that, like, not even going to the fucking milk. I would just open the box and then I would eat the Cookie Crisp
Oh, yeah.
just
But
like
But you
that.
just scrape your mouth up.
They're like a
You-
cookie.
You love
They are
it
like
so
a
much.
cookie.
Razor blade cereal. Part of a healthy diet.
Your throat would like close up
was
from the
awesome.
dry cereal. I can't breathe.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, that's good.
God.
And yet again, another animal-friendly mascot.
Yes. Yes. Tiger.
All right, George, number 2.
All right, number 2. Mine's already been mentioned at least a couple times, I think, and it's Chuck E. Cheese.
Yep.
We're kick a bicky.
Number
Yeah,
2.
Exactly. Like, yeah, I don't know what else to say about it. Fun place.
Yeah.
Fun mascot. Like,
Rat.
yeah, you want to take a picture with them, you want to play with them, whole nine.
I love
Watch,
that rat.
watch
It's a
them
good
sing.
place, yeah.
And you know what? That's pretty ballsy to have a rat as your like.
Yeah.
Hey,
Right?
come eat our food and
We got a fucking
play
big
with
ass rat.
play with the toys. We have a
Shit.
rat as our mascot.
I like
No,
you,
wait,
rat.
wait. Is he a rat or is he a
He's
mouse?
a rat.
He's a rat?
But I
Okay.
always
A
thought they
long
did that
tail.
on purpose, kind of to be like, it was like kind of a not a copy off, but
Of Mickey Mouse?
of Mickey Mouse.
Oh.
Yeah,
Like having a rodent.
Like
Okay.
okay.
Well, yeah, man. If you saw a rat like running around, they'd be like, "Oh, that's Chucky's brother."
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Harry.
Wait,
That's
Billy-
Harry
It's
Cheese.
okay.
Billy just discovered why they picked a rat.
there
That's
you go.
why.
I learned
That
this today.
is the reason.
Learned this today. You know what the E stands for in Chuck E. Cheese?
Edward?
Entertainment.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Entertainment.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be for erection.
Ooh.
Oh,
I think-
direction.
I think no joke. I think he was born into an orphanage. I'm not even kidding.
Oh.
Look it up.
Oh, right.
Yeah, like
Really?
that's the backstory.
Aw.
Kind of sad.
Poor
Yeah.
rat.
but look, he's around kids now. and
Yeah,
having
he's
fun.
making kids
Yeah, now
happy.
Chucky's
he's good.
having fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's all good.
He's in a band.
Yeah.
Chuck. He probably gets laid.
He's got
Come on.
groupie. Oh, hell yeah. The
Groupies
groupies are
and
hanging
shit.
all over Chucky.
True.
Where did this podcast
feel sorry
go? What happened tonight?
Oh, man.
This is supposed to be a
Off the
kid-friendly
Chucky.
podcast.
Off the fucking rails.
Oh.
All right, number one for me has already been mentioned. It's Ronald McDonald.
Yep.
Good one. Wow.
In particular, I really love the Hamburglar. I think that might be my favorite
I love
character.
the ham.
Like you were talking about the Trix Rabbit. All he wanted was a
Yeah.
damn hamburger. Give the guy a hamburger.
Rommel.
I love all these characters. That was kind of defined my childhood, and
Same
I know
here.
McDonald's got a bum rap, probably because of that damn Super Size Me documentary. Like, don't eat
yeah.
fucking McDonald's for 30 days. Who does that?
I know.
So
Turd.
Yeah,
anyway,
come on.
like let us have our
Fuck that guy.
our
I'll eat
McDonald's, and leave us alone.
Dude, I just got a Big Mac
yeah.
combo the other day. Who cares?
What?
It's in moderation,
If,
bro.
if those fries are hot, you can't beat those fries.
If you only eat it once
Okay.
a
They're really
month
good.
if they
or
go
every 2
cold,
weeks.
you're
This
dead.
is a little hack that Amy and I used to do back in the day. We would go get In-N-Out burgers
I've
and then
done-
go
yep.
through the drive-thru
Oh.
and
Yep.
get McDonald's fries.
I've done
And
it.
then... No, I'm joking.
And no offense to In-N-Out fries.
I hear you.
But they don't travel well.
You're
You have-
right.
If you,
I
if
know.
you're
Get them
gonna-
well done.
Yeah, if you get them,
They're a little bit better.
if you eat them there, they're fucking spectacular. But if you take them to go by Sog City, bro.
Yeah.
Sog City.
Yeah,
Well,
so you
but-
gotta go.
Ask for well done fries at In-N-Out.
That's
It
the
makes it a little
world's
better.
worst theme park. Is Sauk City.
It is.
Sog City.
Sog City, bro. That's why you go to McDonald's, get the fresh. Oh my God, it's
great.
McDonald's fries are the best.
They are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't
That's
beat
a
'em.
great combo right there.
Yep.
So back to Ronald McDonald.
Oh, yeah.
Do you think that they're ever going to bring him back?
I hope
Like,
so,
Is
dude.
it something that McDonald's can capitalize
I hope
on?
so, dude.
Dude, that's such a valuable IP or
He's in
character.
hiding.
Yeah, I mean that's the brand and face of that company. You
It's
have
the most,
to.
dude. They
I
did the
think they'll
fucking
bring him back,
survey,
yeah.
and they said that was the most number 3.
Yeah, it'd be like if
Next to
Nintendo-
what was number 1 was Coke, and no, number 1 was Coca-Cola, the fucking whatever.
Oh, the logo?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Number 2, I don't remember what number 2 is, but number 3 was McDonald's.
It'd be
dude.
like if
come on.
Nintendo decided we're
Look
gonna
it
get
up.
rid of Mario. No reason, but we're just gonna get rid of Mario.
Yeah, it's
It-
like
That's
no,
your,
not
that's
happening.
your
Yeah.
representative.
yeah. All because a bunch of weirdos would dress up as clowns. So what?
It all-
McDonald's.
And what a-
dude, that was like in the
everything-
store, the news for like 2 minutes.
Yeah.
no one even
Creepy
remembers
clowns.
that now. Yeah,
Look, everything passes and comes back over
Listen,
time.
McDonald's, get it together,
I hope so.
Jack came back.
And let me say
Ronald
this.
will come back.
please.
Let me ask this: is that Burger King creepy as hell to you guys?
Yeah,
Like
Like,
a
that's-
plastic
yeah.
face.
It's weird,
The King
right?
is very
like
creepy.
who's that? Who's that?
It looks like
Targeting.
a giant Mardi Gras float.
It's weird.
Yeah, but why? Like, why do you
Yeah.
keep that, but you don't bring back Ronald? Like, this dude's
I
like,
don't know.
like perving out, just like following you in your house. Oh, the king's right behind you in your bedroom.
That
You're
King's
like, wait,
weird,
what?
dude.
Fuck's he doing in my bedroom,
Yeah.
bro?
Yeah.
Whenever it
Yeah,
appears,
they-
it's always
they
creepy.
intentionally
He always
make those
like
commercials
real
creepy.
slow.
Well, of course, but it's like, how's that appealing?
It's not.
Also, so
I like
many
their
people
Burger
nowadays
King,
are so,
we
like,
love you.
They don't identify as a sexual identity or they're sexually ambiguous. Bring back Grimace. You don't
Yes.
know what he
Love
is.
Yeah, he's a big,
Yeah.
purple, lovable, smiling
Dude,
guy.
Grimace was awesome.
I might like Grimace better than Ronald McDonald.
Bring
to
back
be
the
honest
Fry
with you.
Guy.
I like
Grimace-
I
That's a
liked
no
Grimace.
contest.
Grimace
right
is
there.
wasn't he like for the shakes? Wasn't he the shake?
Yes.
Yeah.
Bring back the Fry Guys too.
Fry Guys, great.
Yeah.
Bring back those little
Hamburger.
McNugget dudes.
Yeah,
Remember those
that
guys?
pop out of the
Yeah.
little tray. Or
Yeah.
that dip themselves.
Hamburglar, dude.
Yeah.
Yes.
You just want
They are
Mac tonight.
They're
Bring 'em
completely
back.
missing
Mayor
out.
McCheese.
They are,
Come
100%.
on.
Mayor
dude.
McCheese.
Dude.
Officer Big Mac. What do you think
Hello?
of McDonald's? Come on.
It's a
Get with
big-
a program.
a big
Don't
loss.
bring
Yes.
back Hamburglar though.
Yeah.
No,
What-
he's the
No,
best.
you have to.
You know
He's
what?
not-
Maybe
dude-
he's my favorite.
Dude, he's not robbing anybody. He just wants a burger.
He's just hungry.
He's
Yeah.
hungry, dude.
He's
He
like the
wants
Tricks
burgers.
Rabbit.
Now I understand. I feel bad.
Yeah, he's like the
Yeah.
Tricks Rabbit.
He's a homeless dude.
Yeah.
He didn't do
He just
anyone
wants
any
the
harm.
burgers.
He didn't do anybody no harm. Come
didn't do
on.
anyone
What the
wrong.
fuck?
I stand corrected.
Hashtag bring back the characters.
Do it.
Yeah.
Ugh.
All right, Brad, what you got for number 1?
I love and respect all your opinions, but you're all wrong. Well, some of you haven't done your number one.
Yeah.
You guys have missed out on the 1980s lovable Bud Light character, the party animal herself, Spuds McKenzie, baby!
Oh,
I
so
forgot
cute.
about Spuds.
So cute.
Spuds was a girl, if you didn't know
I
that.
didn't know that
Yeah.
until you just said it. I did not
I knew.
know that.
I knew.
Spuds
I forgot
McKenzie,
about Spuds.
Dude, Spuds McKenzie was the idea of a 23-year-old art director named John Moore.
Okay.
Worked at a Chicago advertising agency. The dog's real name, it's a female bull terrier named Honey Tree Evil Eye.
Oh.
Wow.
Unfortunately,
Beautiful dog.
Beautiful
oh no.
dog.
She
Yeah.
died? Oh no. Oh no.
Spuds died
Oh no.
of kidney failure
Oh no.
after undergoing dialysis
No.
before her death.
Terrible.
Probably drank Bud Light, so
A lot
maybe
of
that's
Bud
why.
Light.
When did she
Yeah.
die? When did she pass?
Birth date, October 7th, 1983. Death, May 31st, 1993.
Oh shit, she's 10 years old.
So a lot of controversy around the Spuds McKenzie character,
Yeah.
with dressed up like Santa Claus, which was illegal to do in Ohio for a commercial, which is odd in 1987.
Oh.
They said that it was marketed towards children, that they needed to be pulled, which wasn't true.
Yeah.
But dude,
'cause-
it was just like go back and watch YouTube. I had glassware of Spuds McKenzie,
Yeah.
Yes,
drinking
yeah.
glasses,
T-shirts, bro.
I mean, dude, it would be like women out on like a yacht, and it's like
Oh.
Spuds is here. It's
Yep.
the party animal, and it's
Yep.
like there's a conga line with Spuds McKenzie.
Yes.
Like,
I like that.
ridiculous Spuds on a jet ski.
Yep.
Yeah.
Flying an airplane.
Yep.
I'm just making stuff up at this point. But
when did they
No,
get
it's
rid
true,
of?
dude. I remember all those.
yeah,
hits.
like awesome stuff.
Yes.
When did they end
Surfing?
the campaign with Spuds?
Yeah, Spuds was surfing. I remember all
remember that.
Yeah.
1989 was the last segment.
And the first year was
Wow.
what now? 86 or 87?
I thought it was longer
He didn't
than that.
last
That's
very
crazy.
long.
87.
87. So he only lasted like 2 or 3 years.
The dog first showed up in a Super Bowl commercial for 87, and then in 2017,
They brought him back.
the character appeared in Bud Light's Super Bowl ad as a ghost
Oh,
that helps
shit.
a man named Brian reunite with his friends for a Christmas Carol kind of homage. And
Right.
the number on the house of the advertisement was 1989, which was the year Spuds was retired.
Wow. Same year as Mac Tonight. They like overlap those.
There you
That's
go.
Why-
funny.
Why'd they get rid of him though? That's kind of.
That's crazy.
I think they said that it was Spuds was starting to overshadow the brand. It was almost like, to me, it's kind of like those Budweiser frogs. You just
Yeah.
kind of like were like, oh, the frogs, and you forgot what it was
What it
actually
was selling.
promoting.
Or-
Yeah, promoting. But dude, what more do you want? It was a party animal.
Yeah,
I love that
dude.
True
terrier.
animal.
Come on.
Dude, like I had a Spuds McKenzie shirt, and
Me
I remember
too.
I wore it to school, and they made me turn it inside out
Yeah,
because it
it's
had Bud
promoting.
Light on it.
It's promoting
And then
alcohol.
Same shirt. I went to a water park and put my shirt in my locker. It was like an open locker. Someone stole my shirt. I had to
Oh,
go-
shit.
Thank God I was
Oh.
a child. I would have to go shirtless and leave the water park.
It was me. I stole it, and I'm wearing it right now. Yeah, number one for me, Spuds McKenzie.
Good one, dude.
And
It's a
I
good
didn't know.
one.
I didn't know it was
Solid.
a. I didn't know it was a female dog.
Me too, not
Till
until
now.
today.
Till now.
I was
Nice
assuming it was
little-
a guy,
little-
boy.
little trivia.
I wonder how many dogs nationwide people were feeding beer to just because of those commercials.
Right?
Maybe that's why they stopped.
Sure.
doing
Yeah.
Spuds McKenzie.
It's dangerous.
Too many dogs.
The
were,
dog drunken driving campaign is so bad. There's
And-
gonna be
Like,
DUIs
dude.
for animals.
And I
out
also
there.
wonder, like, if like the bull terrier population went up because people were like,
Oh,
we,
you know it
we
did.
gotta have, all the drunk college guys like, we gotta have a Spuds
Yeah, we
McKenzie
gotta
at the
have our
frat
own
house.
Spud.
Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta feed it beer.
I'm sure people
Put
do.
it on dialysis.
Shotgun it.
All right.
We're gonna screw
All
this
right,
dog's
Mr.
liver up.
Mr. Ted, what's your number one?
My number one is Ronald McDonald.
Oh shit!
Yep.
Yes.
Damn.
Super recognized character. There you
Yep.
go, man.
Don't have much to add. We've talked quite a bit about Ronald McDonald, but it's my favorite. Number one.
Ronald. All right, Brett, number one.
All right. I messed up because I just thought of one while we were talking about.
You can't take Spuds McKenzie.
No. I'm not gonna name it. I'll move it to my honorable mentions. I'll just stick with my original pick for number one.
Do
But
it.
No one's mentioned this yet. It is. I'm gonna try to do the voice. The Pillsbury Doughboy.
He's in my
Oh.
honorable.
Yeah.
Oh,
me too.
yeah,
Okay.
I loved the Pillsbury Doughboy when I was a little kid.
I did too.
The little stop motion animated Doughboy. When I was a kid, I don't know how I got him. It was probably a mail away. I had like the Pillsbury Doughboy and his wife,
That's fun.
little like figurines that were like articulated.
Oh,
like you
wow.
could move the head. This is
Oh,
like
that's
in
cute.
early '80s.
Yeah. It's very
That's
cute.
crazy.
So I just always loved, and they still use him today. But I always loved the little stop motion, little he's cute.
You walk up to him and you poke him in the
yeah,
belly.
you poke him in the belly, and he laughs. He goes, hee.
Yep,
Like
I remember
that's
that.
not to love. It's the Pillsbury Doughboy.
That's a fun pick.
Come on, I
Yeah.
can't.
Solid.
Can't believe no one mentioned him before.
I mean, it's good.
Come on.
Yeah,
Anyways,
it's a good mascot. Very,
I
very
love that guy.
recognizable. Still around.
yeah.
No, totally.
He was introduced in 1965, by the way. So he's been around for. He's like Tony the Tiger. He's been around for a long time.
He's great.
He's gotten around, folks.
Yeah.
That's my
Solid
number
pick,
one.
Good job.
I still
You guys are all wrong
still
about
buy
your
their,
number one.
Don't you still buy their products? I'm
What's
sure
that?
you buy their products, right?
Hell yeah.
Number one,
Yeah.
though? I mean,
I love Pillsbury.
number one?
Yes. Come on.
All right.
All right,
He's
well,
iconic.
That's just his prerogative.
That's true.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, George, number one.
My number one was already said, and when Brad was mentioning it, I was looking at him in the eye and going, "Bro, right here, bro, right here. We see each other."
All right.
Spuds McKenzie,
Yeah.
dude.
Oh shit! Really?
That-
You're
yeah.
number
Oh, look
one?
at look
Wow.
at. It's
Damn.
written on my notes. Yeah.
Great.
Dude, the party animal.
Planets
like, come
aligned.
on. You don't remember
Yeah.
that? Like, I swear I had the T-shirt.
Great.
There was pint glasses.
Great
yeah.
mascot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just remember there was one where he's wearing a Hawaiian shirt. Wasn't
Yeah.
there?
Oh yeah, for sure.
I think he
I
had
think my
the
shirt.
lay
I
on.
think the T-shirt that I had
Had
him
the
wear-
Hawaiian
Had
shirt,
the Hawaiian
Spuds,
shirt on.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you know it's successful when not only does it promote your product, but like you're able to sell merchandise with that character on
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. And it was super popular. Like that's in that. What was it? What year was it? 89.
86 through 89, 87, 89. So late 80s. Yeah.
It's perfect,
Oh.
dude.
Yeah.
You're already coming in notes,
Okay.
sneaking beers and shit. Just.
Yeah.
I wasn't old enough.
I'm lying. I don't even know what that means. But
Wasn't quite
I didn't
old
drink
enough.
Bud Light. I'd rather drink spit than
Ugh.
Bud Light. But hey, that's
Yeah,
that's another
hell
podcast
yeah.
for another time.
I'd rather drink piss.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Oof.
Pew.
But dude, the commercials were great. They were catchy,
Mm-hmm.
and I love that dog. That dog's awesome, right?
Yeah.
That breed of dog,
Yeah.
Great.
Bull Terrier.
Bull Terrier. Fuck.
Right.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's my number one.
Nice. Honorables for me. You guys all had great picks. I'll just mention a few that weren't said. Toucan Sam.
Ooh,
Oh,
good
yeah.
one.
Good.
Dude,
Yep.
solid.
Yeah. The Sasquatch from those Jack Link's beef jerky.
Oh, I love
Oh,
those.
dude, I forgot about that one.
I love those.
That's good
Okay.
stuff.
Shit,
and
you
and
would've
the
broke
last
my
one I'll
five.
mention, I actually had a CD by them, the California Raisins.
Oh,
Yeah,
great.
yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
That was the one that I just realized when we were talking like 5 minutes ago. It should have been my number one, and I didn't think of them until like.
Yeah, because
while
you
we were
mentioned them.
recording.
About,
I
before.
loved them. I had
Yeah.
the toys and everything.
Yeah, I remember that.
But it was too late. I'm like, fuck, I can't do research.
yeah, you
Yeah.
mentioned them a gang of times.
Yeah.
Did they have like a TV show or a cartoon or
Yeah.
something?
Yep. And they had a Nintendo game, which I don't know if it ever actually came out, but there's like a prototype.
Wow.
Great animation.
But yeah, I think they had a cartoon too.
They had a toy line. They had
The
everything.
toy-
yeah.
I had tons of those
Okay.
toys.
All right.
If only they had like a line of prunes that could talk.
Oh.
That was for the older people.
They stink.
Yep.
I'm not old.
All right, Brad, what you got?
Tony the Tiger, Grimace, Hamburglar, Pillsbury Doughboy, the Tootsie Pop Owl. Remember that guy? How many
yeah.
licks?
How
many
How
licks?
many licks?
One, two,
three.
three.
The Vlasic Pickle Bird.
Oh yeah.
Oh
and-
man.
Classic
yeah.
pickles.
And the Hamburger Helper Glove.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Remember that, dude?
Oh yeah. It was like a pot.
It was like
Oh,
a,
my
it was like a
God.
hand, like
Hand.
a
He had
glove.
Yeah.
4
Zuck.
fingers, though.
Yeah.
He's
4
helping you.
fingers.
Where'd the fifth one go?
He had the.
Don't ask. Don't ask.
He was
It's
a
for-
pot holder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah. And everything, all the other
Man.
Ronald Mcdonald's and
I
that
got-
whole team.
That whole thing.
That
Sure.
whole team.
All right, Ted, who you got?
I got on my honorables Snap Crackle Pop, the Nesquik Bunny,
Oh, good one.
Totally forgot about him.
and we can't forget Mr. Peanut.
Yep.
Yeah. All right.
What about Chef Boyardee?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I had him on
Is
mine.
he a
He's a good
mascot though?
Yeah.
That
Of course
counts.
he is.
Okay. Yeah,
A
it's food.
mascot.
All
Yeah.
right, I can see that.
Yep.
That's right.
Yeah.
And you guys never named Bob's Big Boy.
It's on my honorable mention.
Wow.
All right.
I haven't had a chance to name him.
And Clara Peller. Well, we kind of mentioned her
Who?
Who?
from Wendy's. Where's
Oh,
the beef?
I just call her Wendy.
Oh, yeah. You got to say the old lady from Where's the Beef.
Yeah. The Where's the Beef?
What's her
lady.
name again?
Oh, let me add.
Clara
Time to make the donuts.
Oh,
Dunkin'
yeah,
Donuts
Dunkin'
guy.
Donuts.
We didn't have Dunkin' Donuts here, so we didn't. Know
I
that.
didn't
true.
either,
Yeah.
but I saw the commercials.
We
Yeah.
didn't have. They didn't play
Time
the
to make the
commercials.
Remember that
here.
poor guy? He'd have to wake up and
Yeah.
go make the donuts, and he would like.
No?
You don't
They
remember
didn't.
that?
They didn't
No.
play him here.
That
'cause we-
commercial? You've never seen that
Yeah.
Dunkin' Donuts commercial?
They never
Do you
played him
remember
here
that?
because we
You
didn't
missed
have
out.
it.
We didn't have
Billy,
Dunkin'
do you
Donuts.
remember
Look it
that
up.
Dunkin' Donuts commercial?
Yeah, but we didn't have Dunkin' Donuts either.
I remember seeing that commercial growing up, though.
I had it. I remember.
It was like this old dude with a
I never
mustache,
had
and like
them
he'd
where
put
you
on
were.
his hat and his clothes, and like time to make the donuts.
Yeah.
He'd leave.
Yeah,
It's
I
like
remember-
snow
I
and winter
remember
rain,
those, yeah.
and then like he went out the door and saw himself coming back in.
Oh, my
It's like he was always that poor guy was always at
I know.
work.
That sucks, dude.
I'm gonna send you guys.
know where-
time
you
to
know where
make
his
the
life
donuts.
was, right?
America.
She was with the milkman.
Oh.
Poor guy.
2 more on my list: the Eminem Candies
Yep.
Oh yeah.
and Colonel Saunders.
Oh,
like
Colonel Saunders. I love Colonel Saunders.
He's
Always
the
makes
best.
my list.
Saunders is the best.
Brett, who do you got
Yeah,
on your
the-
honorables?
Oh, I got a bunch.
The guy from Whiplash is the voice of one of the M&Ms. Jay, I forget his name.
Oh yeah.
Do you remember the original
John
voices?
Lovett. John Lovett's too, right?
He used to. I was gonna say the original ones were John
J.K.
Lovett
Simmons?
and John Goodman.
J.K. Simmons. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. But
Alright.
they only used John Lovett and John Goodman like the first year, and then they I think they were
Yeah.
Oh,
too
yeah,
cheap
right.
to pay for them or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
Brett.
I have a bunch. Mrs. Butterworth's, Captain Morgan,
Whoa.
the Jolly Green Giant,
Ho, ho, ho.
Senior Noggles, which I think might have only been on the West Coast.
Yep.
Senior Noggle.
Yep.
Good pick. Good pick.
The Pioneer from Pioneer Chicken. Sonny the Cocoa Bird for Cocoa Puffs.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch Chefs. Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Okay.
Good one.
Sugar Bear from Super Golden Crisp.
Can't get enough of Super
Crisp. Blueberry, Frankenberry, Count Chocula,
Yeah.
Fruit
Good-
Brute, Yummy
good
Honey.
honorables.
I'm
right
down
there.
with those.
Love all those. The Quaker from Quaker Oatmeal.
Quaker Oats.
That is not a real honorable.
Come on. Cookie Jarvis, the Wizard for Cookie Crisp.
Yep. Cookie.
Yes.
Crisp.
And the Cookie Crup and Cookie Cop and Chip the Dog.
Nice.
Oh, wow. I have a bunch more. I just realized. Whew. And the whole whole McDonald's gang.
yeah.
Captain Crook, which we didn't mention, and Uncle O'Grimacy. And the Professor. Do you remember the Professor?
No.
He was like the live action
Yeah,
guy.
he used to have the.
Yeah.
Oh, funny. Yeah.
Yep.
Do you remember that?
And all the
Wow.
Hostess characters.
Oh,
King
yeah.
Ding Dong,
Oh.
Captain
Oh.
Cupcake, Happy Ho
I
Ho,
didn't know why they got rid of him.
Chief Big Wheels,
My
and
nickname.
Susie Q. And I think that's it. Oh, I have a bunch more. Shit.
Jesus.
Keep
Few
it
more.
going. Keep it going.
Cue the Oscar music.
I know.
No, you know what? The rest have all been mentioned. I'll skip them. Aunt Jemima. I
I think you said her twice.
no.
Did you say her in the beginning?
did.
No.
You said Mrs.
Yeah.
Butterworth.
Oh, Mrs.
Yeah,
Butterworth.
Those are mine. Oh,
All right.
wait, hold on. Sorry. There's two more.
Wait.
Sorry, there's two
There's
more.
more.
There's two more. I had to add them when we were recording.
Son of a.
The Parquet butter.
Oh,
Parquet.
yeah. Parquet.
Parquet.
Butter. Love that commercial.
Yes.
And Spot from 7-Up. Cool Spot.
Yep,
He was the
with
little red dot with
Oh,
the
yeah.
shoes and the sunglasses.
Would have never remembered that.
He had his own video games and
Really?
cartoon, I
He
think.
was pretty cool.
Dude, they
Who
had like
was
a
it?
Genesis and
Who?
Super
I
Nintendo.
don't remember that.
Spot, cool
Spot.
Spot. He was like the little red spot with the shades for 7-Up.
Oh, man. I
And he
don't
had like
remember that.
feet and arms.
Yeah.
You don't remember him?
Look it up.
Oh, dude, they had like t-shirt. He was like Spuds McKenzie.
Wow.
But for
I'll have to
7-Up.
look him up.
I do remember.
Anyways, that's my honorable mention.
Nice.
Nice. All right, George.
I got none, dude. They've all
We
been
named them
mentioned.
all.
I think the only one that wasn't was the Target dog.
Oh, yeah,
yeah.
which is like Spuds McKenzie.
Yeah, pretty much.
Rip
Bullseye.
off.
Right.
Rip off.
I think it's
Bullseye. There
Bullseye.
you go. That's it.
It's funny.
If we had a mascot, what would it be?
Like a brown stain.
A floppy penis.
Floppy.
Skid mark.
Wait, George, you said floppy penis.
floppy penis.
That was great.
Okay.
Old shoe.
Yeah.
Ted?
Oh.
Where's Ted?
Ted fell asleep.
He was snoring.
I don't know. I'll have to get back to you.
Ted's
On that note, good night, everybody. Go eat some food. Hey, everybody. Thanks for listening to the 5 Dudes of Views podcast. Be sure to check us out on Apple Podcasts, Libsyn, Google Play, Spotify, Stitcher, and now YouTube. And while you're on there, be sure to download, rate, and subscribe. You can also check us out on Instagram and Twitter at 5 Dudes Views. And we also are on Facebook. Everybody out there, stay safe. Until next time.